And welcome to another video. Hopefully audio is working. We've had to move things around and change a few settings, but we'll see what happens. We're gonna go kick off and begin with some updates. Hopefully, I don't know. I had to plug in the microphone. It was being a bit weird before. So if sound's being weird, just let me know if I'm too quiet or too loud. Okay, getting back into the updates for this week. We're gonna kickstart with general VTubing updates. Is that I have been hinting that I've really wanted to get keyrings done with the art that I've got. So finally, okay, we have had basically some samples, and I guess when they arrive, I can do like a quick hand cam stream showing them. But I think that's the point, is that it's just going to be having those samples and having them there. That's going to be really fun. So yeah, I'm pretty excited for that. We've also got the copy has been shipped over, so that's also done, and that's basically going to hopefully arrive December. We've also got the new BTTV emotes added, so not sure if it's working or not. We'll have a look. There may be a collab tomorrow, and we do have, I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say this or not, but we do have a Christmas collab, and basically the vocals are done. So not really sure about that situation, but I think that's pretty good. I'm like, we'll see when it comes out. I wouldn't know 100% when it's coming out or what's exactly happening there, but I'm pretty excited for the Christmas collab. I might also start as well Stream Raiders in the background. That just means that, that way as well people can start putting things down and people don't have to wait for me. So let me just quickly start that up right now. Let me have a look. Oh, and I should say for Stream Raiders as well, for anyone who's in it, basically anyone can join. All you got to do is basically, I'll take the easier one, I think. We'll take the easier one, right? Anyone can join. All you got to do is that when I start it, you just got to go join the link at the top. Oh, hey Rexus, good morning from me and night for you. Welcome for joining the chat. We're just going to do some updates, some simple things today that we're giving a shot. Basically, yeah, when the keyrings come through, it's just going to be 4 of them, and I'll probably just sell them at cost price because frankly, I just wanted to have merch and be like, yes, I had merch. As for the BTTVV emotes, I'm not really sure how they work. I think a lot of other people have them working as well. But the idea was basically that you have the option to use them now. I think they should work on chat. Of course, if you just don't want to, that's totally fine. But I think it means anyone. Oh, thanks Rexus for subscribing as well. I'm so upset though, chat. I thought that if you got 10 subs as well, you'd get new emote slots, but it turns out you have to have 10 concurrent subs at the same time. So that was like, no, but it's good to see Rex's That Fossil Point is also working because it is thank you for support. So the other one would be what we'll be doing today between Stream Raiders is that I just had some cool concept art made by like the artists that I tend to get all of my like keyring art and stuff like done for. Well, it is now as keyring art considering it's commissioned. Is that I will be doing maybe like a showcase of some of the other stuff they've made, and I will be kind of like seeing what the votes. Oh, hello, Mighty Gomo. I hope you're having a good day too. We're going to be having some fun today, or at least I like the chat to have some input on what they think could be the future of some concept art. And they're just doodles that haven't been manifested into anything yet. But oh, welcome Phantom Architect to the chat. And yeah, I'm really excited to just kind of show you guys and go through the concept art between Stream Raiders. And depending on what you guys think is going to be the direction we go to for, you know, the future, because obviously I don't want to get like something big commissioned and it's like, bleh, it doesn't really feel right. So I want you guys to give me your opinion on what you think about the concept art that I'll be showing you, and whether in the future, you know, whether it might make an occurrence, it might come in keyring form, it might be a tiny emote, who knows, but I just want your concept art opinions. I should also state for the collab, there might be a collab tomorrow with other VTubers. So we're going to basically do like a 2-prong attack, right? Where, how do I say this? If I do end up doing the collab, it is going to intersect with our usual game day. If the collab doesn't go ahead, then game day will go as usual. So it's a bit of a, maybe start streaming hobby stuff. Yeah. But, oh, what do you mean by hobby stuff. There's so many hobbies, right? When I get my copies, we're gonna go into like next tier epico, I don't know, stuff I just want to do with it, and it's just gonna be really random. So I'm really excited for at least 3D motion tracking and how horrible and terrible it could be. That could also be kind of funny, right? There's a Christmas collab as well, and basically everyone recorded vocals. I'm not particularly sure when the release date is. It was done by another VTuber, I think France. I popped in on Monday, but basically I think it's going on France's YouTube, and you can see my horrible vocals in there. I'm not a singer. It was kind of done in a quick sitting, and I replayed it and was like, oh goodness, I can't sing. But, you know, I think a bunch of VTubers did it, and it's really cool. I might be part of another collab where we're singing bits, but I'm not really sure. It's once again, we've got some things walking in the background. When they happen, I'll let you know as it happens. But, oh yeah. So basically, yeah, I love to do, if there's upgrade ideas, Rexus, if you're thinking of Helby stuff, I will be like, yeah, if I can think of cool IRL hand cam things, the hybrid, I definitely would. I mean, we've tried it with Checkies, and it's also kind of successful, I think. I think that was kind of something cute. I will say this. I can't do puzzles. I'm so impatient with puzzles. I don't know, chat, if there's anyone here that are expert puzzle makers. Where I was supposed to put my person on stream rated down. Sorry, I've just done that. I forgot to put my person. You can put them anywhere. I'm not too fussed, right? But yes, we do have stream raiders running in the background. But I've never been a puzzle person. I try to do puzzles, unless it's like one of those ones with only 10 pieces, and you just like the really simple ones you can probably do. I have never had the patience to do like a 1,000-piece puzzle. Maybe chat, some of you guys are like super big experts, but oh, puzzles, man, I can't. They give me a headache, right? I know that puzzle experts, that are local puzzle competitions here, right? But it's not something I'm good at. I probably could think of hobby stuff. Example, company equals Raven. Okay, I'll say this, chat. I do know about Ravensburger. That is the stock standard good puzzles. Like, supposedly, and this is from what I'm aware of. Yeah, there's different grades of good puzzles. Like, if they're really bad, the puzzles don't like fit good together, and you can kind of like, it makes it more confusing when you fit it. But if you get good branded puzzles like Ravensburger, oh my goodness, 60 AUD, oof, I feel like I'd be poor. Puzzles is one of those things where, like, as well, you always see them like in the op shops and stuff, and it'll be like $1 or $2, and you'd be like, I wonder if the puzzle's complete. And my friend took a risk of it. They're a puzzle master, and it wasn't complete, so very sad. Here's the thing, I probably couldn't sit through a whole puzzle, but I'd gladly watch someone do a puzzle, especially, okay, chat, this is what I know about puzzle competitions. I'm gonna do some free education today. I could probably like have the stream raiders in the background as well while I talk about puzzles. And then also, I should say this, Tarots and Chats is also going on concurrently. So if anyone does want a rock reading or a tarot blessing, you can have that. If not, we're just gonna keep chatting away. I feel a lot of it ends up being like just chats, because I'm like, you guys have all done the rock blessings and the tarots. That being said, rock blessings are quick, so I can just like smash them out in between. I'm super easy and flexible on like having that. Oh, there we go. We got a rock blessing. Okay, I'll hit out Marigoma's rock blessing, and then I'll teach you guys all about how puzzle making works and why I feel like I could never do it. I'm the sort of person that does corners. I need my... Okay, exactly. The weekly buffs for all. Okay, Managoma. You can hear the shake of the rock blessings. I don't know how many you've got left to do it, but today, I'm going to bequeath you the Crown Amethyst. Okay, which is the purple chakra, which is the Sadhara chakra. And this one is all about connection, right? Even enlightenment, if you want to think about that, right? And I hope it just helps in regards to, you know, I guess it's just connection with anything, whether it's just with yourself and your heart, whether it's with other people, you know, and going through that next week when you kind of just feel that you kind of just need to like slow down and think about things and just like connect with yourself, connect with others, that you've got this, right? Maybe gives you that buff if you're like, I don't know, trying to talk to someone and sympathize with them. So I wish you all the... Oh, Phantom Architect also got blessing. Rexus, I'll get to you shortly with your puzzles. I'm going to smash out the rock blessings. Okay, Phantom, for your rock blessing, I bequeath you... I don't know which one you don't have yet. I'm thinking really hard. I'm probably going to give you something that you've had before. I don't think you've had the red one. I'm going to take that as my guess. I'm gonna bequeath you the root chakra, which is the red jasper, which is the Muladhara chakra. And this one's all about grounding and earthing yourself, right? So basically, if things are getting a little turbulent, you're getting a little flustered, I hope that it basically just helps you trying to like bring back to your like what you're trying to do, right? And give you that kind of clarity in what you're trying to do. So I don't know, in the next week, both Monogomo and Phantom, I use my Selenite wand. I bequeath you your +1 buff for next week, and may any challenges that require that +1, may you go epically with the buff, and if not, thank goodness you had the buff. Thanks, communication with new colleagues is going great. Oh, and this will help. Well, I'm glad that it's going really good with that job as well on your probation period. So good job on I guess the communications. I hope Phantom as well, which it like gives you that plus for whatever you might be doing as well. Going back to Rexus's comment on puzzles. What is this? I'm gonna buy. What? 13.500. Oh, Griffin Supreme also wants to referencing. A few meters huge. I cannot understand people who have ginormous puzzles. Griffin Supreme, welcome to the chat. We're like doing a bit of stream ratings. We just flew through a few of the upgrades. I think the major one being that there should be a game day tomorrow. VTuber collab. If it doesn't go ahead, we'll just have like solo game day, but there should be potentially a pretty big VTuber collab tomorrow, Friday. So I might be a little bit late to the collab because I have a few commitments beforehand. So I might go for a later round, but it's going to be pretty exciting. I will also say in advance to all of chat that in collabs, I tend to not be as chatty with chat because I'm stressing in the game with all the other people. So please forgive me for that. You know, if I was watching one of the collab VODs for clips, and I realized there were so many people that I missed out on their messages, not because I really mean this, I wasn't trying to ignore you. Sometimes your brain is like panicking, especially if you're playing one of those games where you need to out someone and you're the person doing the bad thing. I think we're playing a very similar game to that. So my god was like, have you done any of the 3D puzzles before? New rocks, 6 out of 7 rocks. Okay, I'll smash out Griffin Supreme and we'll go back to puzzles. There's like a few little mind threads. We're going to keep like a hold of each of them. Okay, so Griffin, I will bequeath you. I scratch my chin. What will I give you today? I actually have a preference. I always love blue rocks. I haven't given any blue rocks today. But I want to, you know, I'm going to give you blue rock. I love the blue rocks. I'm going to bequeath you the third eye, which is the solidite. And this one's all about intuition and thought. And this is the blue chakra, which is the like a dark blue, which is the Vishuddha chakra. And basically, I hope this gives you like that extra, like, I don't know, thinking if you need it. And that if there's any, I don't know, activities next week that you need that +1 debuff that has like an extra level of, I don't know, +1 intelligence they need to crack, that you basically got that. I bless you with the Selenite wand. You've got this. You'll be great next week with +1. So now that thread is being done, I hope Griffin Supreme, you have a very good +1 week next week for your thoughts. Going back to what Rex has said, and never done 3D, only classic. Okay, so here's my thing. Here's my thing with puzzles, chat. For anyone who doesn't know about puzzles, and I'd say this, I've investigated the puzzle hobby enough to know that I would really dislike it. Regarding the collab, I think you should keep trying them if you want to. It's just something to learn with all the... Exactly. It's trying to learn with all the extra stuff. I think it's just like the multitasking as well. I need patience. And that's where, you know, I like to put myself out there and try collabs. I just feel that sometimes I feel bad if like it's just not the best because, you know, my brain's thinking of too many things. Like, I know one thing is with a lot of collabs, we have to mute and unmute the chats a lot. So often I'm just concentrating that I'm not like hitting things and, you know, accidentally, let's say if I was the imposter or the equivalent of that, right, in a game, I don't want to be like outing myself because I just didn't mute the chat. And because I'm looking at like another screen to mute and I'm looking at the screen to play, I might not look at the chat, and I've only got one monitor as well. So I'm really chaos spilled and I'll have like 4 tabs open on a screen. So that's why the chat gets covered sometimes and I can't see it. So I'm not ignoring you guys. I genuinely am doing my best. And if there is anything you really want to mention, let me know in like just chatting or like any of the solo streams. I'll 100% get back to it, right? But I'm pretty excited. It's gonna be a few of the same folks as last time from the Among Us collab. So we see some familiar faces. I got 3 monitors, one watching, one streaming, is one Google there. Okay, that's probably something I should invest, is another monitor, but Chaos Build says that the monitor's fine. There's too many other things I can get that are way cooler. Right? So, you know what? That could be a way future upgrade. Right now, I just have like a lot of tabs on top of tabs and tiny tabs. And yeah, you don't want to see my screen. It's just going to look really sad. I have too many things open up at the same time. But yeah, I think it should be good for the collab. I'll if you're on the Discord, I'll keep you guys updated. If obviously gets cancelled, I'll put it in there. But as of now, it is going live. It should be going on, and I'm pretty excited with the game we'll be playing. Going back to puzzles, we're gonna like just do the reverse thread of everything that I missed. The way that puzzle competitions work, at least here, is that because puzzles have different quality. The best way to describe it is kind of like what's something that's like if you get a bootleg thing versus like, I don't know, a primo. I guess it's like buying shoes. If you got like your local, okay, I just realized I can't use examples because every single place has a different local shop. Okay, if you go to like everything shop, right? I'm sure everybody has your equivalent. I think, I don't know, your Walmarts. Here we have your, I don't know, your Kmarts, your Marts. You go to your local Marts. You're gonna be able to get like a cheaper pair of shoes. If you obviously go to a shoe shop that has better shoes, then, you know, better shoes, specialized in shoes, you're gonna get better shoes. It's the same thing as puzzles, like a general store. Exactly. If you get like cheapo sneakers, it's not going to be as good quality as, I don't know, Nike sneakers, right? It's the same thing as puzzles. With puzzles, Ravensburger is like the standard of like good puzzles, right? Well, and the reason why is that what's more frustrating for any puzzle master is that if the puzzle pieces are kind of like described as being too thin and it kind of like you can fit like the wrong puzzle pieces in the wrong places, it ruins the puzzling experience. Like, so this is what I've been told, and this is me going, I don't get it, but you know, it must be a part of it. And those are kind of like the Ravensburger are made so that they kind of just perfectly fit in together, and they're the right thickness, that they're not kind of like super flimsy and just kind of like unpuzzling themselves because they keep like falling out of the grooves that you've like connected with. So what happens is that when you have a puzzle competition, the ruling is that the puzzle will be selected from the Ravensburger like puzzle list, I guess, or available puzzles. And now often different competitions, I think they tend to be, I think they're 500 puzzles. All the companies, some fault puzzles have 10k sold. Yeah, oof. Right? For like at least the competition I have, and what I'm told, at least on a global scale, because what happens is you can win your local puzzle comp, and then you can go to like your national one, and then there's like the big, I think there's a big international one in Germany, right? So I think like maybe Metagom will know about this, but supposedly if you break your Ravensburger, I love it. It's not how you pronounce it. I'm so sorry. Okay, Metagom, you can forgive me. It says Raven, it says burger. Put together, it's Raven's burger. How should I say this? I've never done German, and all I know is not even. You know, don't ever get. It's okay. Unfortunately, all the Australians probably, unless they don't really know, they just read it, and like literally, I have a friend, they're like, what's the good puzzles? And I'm like, I don't know. Before I couldn't remember, I'm like, it's the burger one. And maybe I can get more. Maybe someone here is a puzzle master, and you can tell me exactly. It's named after, it's named after the town, Ravensburg. You know what? I'm not gonna even try, like, probably do it properly. I'll probably janky it more, right? But Well, here's the thing. Now you have a, I guess, Aries Fairies rendition, and probably a lot of Australians are what they call it. Yeah, but basically, yeah, the big puzzle, the big Wham Wham puzzle comp is held in Germany, right? And the whole shtick is that when you go to your competition, you get a bag, and inside is the puzzle you will do, and it's new. So when you join for the puzzle, you pay for the fee for obviously the entry and the puzzle, and then when you get the time to start, you open it, and then you see what puzzle you get, and then you do it. Now, I was talking to someone who did comps, and they were saying that, like, let's say you actually have done the Ravens burger. Sorry, you're gonna have to just I'm not pronouncing the burger correct, right? But let's say you did the Ravens burger puzzle before, then obviously you have an advantage. So you'll be faster. So it actually encourages you that, you know, if you do puzzles in your spare time to get faster, that there is a bit of an incentive to get the Ravensburger puzzle. I'm so sorry, everybody. It's called that now. If you're in my stream, you'll just have to say, you know, temporarily agree with me that it's just the Ravensburger, and then find someone who actually can say it. Germany's pretty big for stuff like that. Puzzles and board games are popular here. Yeah, well, I would say I never knew much about the puzzle scene until, it's literally a raven and a burger. Fact. I'll be honest, I've never heard about the puzzle scene until I met someone who was in the hobby. And now I feel like my mind has opened up, and I actually think it's really beautiful that there is a community of people who like puzzles. And here's the thing, Rexus, I don't know if you also do competitions, but I just think like the puzzle community is like really sweet from what I've heard, right? The fact that you get to go like meet like-minded people who really enjoy puzzles, I'd say for me, it'd probably be sitting like a test. I think I could not think of anything more painful for myself. I do it myself only. Well, here's the thing, like, and this is for all of chat, right? If you ever want to try something new, right, I say, you know, give it a shot. Why not? I mean, the worst you could do is go, I didn't like it. But I would just say, you know, if you've got one near you and you've never done before, give it a go. You've got at least a legend or a story to tell. That time I did blah. and especially if anyone likes puzzles, I think it's cool. But yeah, basically, I guess in Australia, then you get timed. I think you have like a maximum of 3 hours to complete a 500-piece puzzle. And then some puzzles are going to be harder than others. And often you're looking at colors. Don't have the time for it, but I did some ages ago. That's the thing. I feel puzzle making takes a lot of time. And I guess, like, I don't know, it probably says more about my personality, but I'm the sort of person that when I do hobbies, I need to, like, move around. I feel like sitting in a spot for a long duration, trying to, like, put pieces together. Like, here's the thing. I have done puzzles before, like I have, like, not well, but I do it the really like janky way where you get all the corners and you do the border and then you try to fill it in. But the actual proper way to do puzzles is that you look for like grouping, and then you get it outside. You get it outside. No, but here's the thing, right? Like, yeah, there's a lot of skill that goes into puzzle making. Like huge respect, because I used to think, oh yeah, puzzles, they're like really chill. I'm like, no. Like there are some puzzles where obviously if you have like them being very differentiated colors, let's say you had like, I don't know, a rainbow puzzle, then obviously the colors are very like separate, but it's harder when you get like a color that's like a blend. Muddy is like, no. So, you know, if you had like a lake and it's all different shades of blue, right, it would be a harder puzzle because then you have to just kind of group the shades. And I was trying to help someone do a puzzle, and it was a lake with like 50 shades of blue, and I looked at it and blue is blue. I cannot tell the difference. There was just a lot of blue in that puzzle. So, you know, I'll say this. There is like a puzzle association or something. I forgot to mention with the competition, when you finish, they take your time. And then obviously the top people, I don't know the rulings for each place, but in here, the top people then go to, we have state and then we have national, and then you go international where you go to Germany. So it's open to everybody. If you're looking for something fun and, you know, a little bit competitive, something that is probably, you know, anyone can do. I can see anyone doing it. Give puzzle making a go, you know? Grab a Ravensburger that is not pronounced properly. Grab a Ravensburger puzzle, give it a go. I recommend probably if you are thinking about doing puzzling, getting that quality stuff, because that's basically going to help you in kind of getting a better feel of what a good puzzle is. So what I've been told is that, yeah, a bad puzzle will let you put pieces that aren't supposed to be together, and it'll also have the correct pieces not really fit properly because it's been kind of like badly cut or something, right? So yeah, I was just like, fascinating. And there's like puzzle trades. Like you do a puzzle and you're like done doing it a gazillion times, you can go there and you can trade puzzles. And I'm like, that's so cool. See, I don't got the time. Yeah, I guess for me, I just can't. I look at the food puzzles. I like get a bit, and I'm like, me, brain too tired. But for anyone who can do puzzles, I mean, by all means, go for it. Like, you know, go meet the puzzle community. Then think about it this way: if you meet the puzzle community, even if it's not for comps, you can do puzzle trading, which I heard is also a big plus. Obviously, it's a bit of a like a trust basis that someone doesn't give you a puzzle that's missing like half of them. But you know, I think word would get out if you got sad and you got gifted a puzzle that you were like, hey, that's not fair. So how are we going in stream raters right now? I actually think we're actually fine to go. If you start drinking beer, you have a lot of time and doing it fast. No, I wouldn't trust myself. I feel like if I like, I'll be honest, if I drink something, I get very sleepy. I have no pluses or perks from drinking any alcohol, I would say. So sorry chat, we've obviously talked about the alcohols, but for anyone who can't have that, but yeah, I get no buffs from it. I just go to sleep. I literally got the worst stack in regards to effects. If like you get all your different things like caffeine, alcohol, you get the different stacks on the buffs. I got debuffs for everything. I take no status effects, like positive ones for at least taking anything, right? Which is like, it's kind of sad, but at least I'm like, oh well, I guess I don't need to have like those sort of things. So looking at the epic battle plan, we gotta go quickly start this. Let's go. We have Griffin Supreme, just really gonna punch through the left. I believe in them. They're very brave over here, these two soldiers. Or maybe they don't want to play with the rest of them. Maybe they had a fight. We've got a full-on war beast. We've got an alien. We've got a little soldier there from Rex's. That's very cool. Rex's mini army. Coffee not working for me anymore. Just the taste low. I drink too much salsa and Pepsi. Oh no. We've got a little dinosaur. We've got a lance. We've got a few things here all mixed in together. We've got little fairy peeps. We have all little peeps around my butler dude. I just like it because it's a cool skin. We've got vampire. We've got Managomo's archer. Oh, Managomo double. We got Phantom Architect's monk, and we got Phantom Architect's fairy. So, chat, let's go pummel through. This should be a pretty easy battle, right? Let's go cast a spell. And I think when X pointed out last time, I bought the 2 worst spells in the world. So, shh. I didn't know. Okay, let's get started. Let's kick off with that battle. I think we should probably smash this through. This is gonna be easy. Okay, battle is started. We use the spell. I think they're gonna make this slower. They're going for the chest first with the octopuses. Oh, dude, that was too easy. I was worried. We had not a lot of peeps like to begin with in the chat, which is why I was like, oh, we'll pick an easy one. Because I was scared in case. Okay, well, for the lucky winners, I hope you like your prizes. There we go. Always randomizing. Back to the map. I think we have the option between only the option of this guy. So we'll just start the battle, kick that off. Start the battle. There's like a girl now. Oh, and also the event ended last time, so now we don't have what is it? The I think it was something of the deep or something was the event previously. So now we're just back to the default and we're just playing the storyline. I think the main storyline. Why are all these girls? Killer adept. Okay, wait. Before we go back into story time, I'm gonna do some battle plans. Tanks at the front. Everything else, just vibe. Yo, there's a fairy. I don't know why the fairies are around me. Okay, you know what? We will just do everything. Go random stuff. Go. What is this? Oh, Captain TV is talking. Okay. Yeah, look, plan. Put the fighter peeps. What is this? Hostile anime girls. Exactly. we probably stole something that made them upset, but maybe that's not a bad thing. They're all coming after us now, right? Yeah, it seems like we made the anime girls sad. Maybe we took the limited edition makeup or something, and someone used it as paint. Which one of you stole their makeup and used it as paint? You know, chat, if I could give you something that is unbelievably, sillily expensive, is makeup. If you really think about it, makeup is just a bunch of pigments. And I feel like it kind of just, like, this sounds terrible. Unpopular opinion. I might get roasted for this. I feel like makeup is like the Photoshop of your face. You can just kind of, and then it, like, mind you, like, I know how to do makeup, but makeup is expensive. Like, you bought makeup and it's like $200 for like a makeup palette. Mind you, I don't obviously spend that much, but you know, I have friends who very much love their makeup and I'm like, holy moly, that you spend how much on makeup? And it's a lot. Like, makeup is like not just lipstick and it's not just eyeshadow. It's like, you know, you need your foundation, your contouring, your concealer, your highlighter, I'm missing something. Don't need makeup. Oh, people are actually pretty. I know people that look different places. Yeah, because okay, here's the thing, chat. Education. I'm going to teach you some education. No other girl will probably tell you their secrets, except for me, because I think everyone has the right to know this, right? Even with makeup, I think you have something called like a day look and like a night look. So with makeup, you have like the day look, which is supposed to be like your very natural look. It's like the no makeup look. And I think this one's really tricky because unless you know makeup yourself, you're just kind of like doing like minor touch-ups that you don't really notice unless you've like seen it. For example, I'll give you an example. You can put concealer under your eyes to cover your eye bags. Now, obviously, if you wore no other makeup and you just covered your eye bags, you might be like, well, they're not wearing lipstick, so they're not wearing makeup. But I'm like, aha, right? Once again, small touch-ups. Or let's say I chose a lipstick that was eyeliner as well. Yeah. Let's say I chose a lipstick that was the same color as my lips, right? But most people, like, their Cupid's bow is not as defined, right? So, or their lips might be slightly uneven. You might have like, you know, uneven pigmentation on it, whatever. But you put lipstick on that's the same color as your lips. Aha! Unless you like are looking, you might not realize, right? Eyeliners also as well. You can put on the edge of your eye. You don't have to, you know. A lot of people think makeup. I feel lucky to not need to use makeup. Makeup is tricky because it's the same thing with like eyeshadow. Most time if you want to go for a natural look, you're not busting out like blue and like, you know, a full, you know, purple look, or you know, you like your bold colors. If you want to go for a natural look, you're using like browns on your eye because it will make your eyes look bigger, you know, and kind of on your, and like shading. When you contour, right, it's shading, right? You're doing a different shade, like maybe under your chin, so it looks like you don't have a double chin. Or let's say you want to have high cheekbones, you will do like shading underneath like your, I guess, your cheekbones, so it gives the illusion of like a shadow, so you have like sharp features, right? But once again, like unless you're going like really heavy, I'll put a little balm in the beard and I'm done. I want to buy makeup and go out at night and think I'm a vampire. Rexus, that was what Halloween was for. Why didn't you do that on Halloween? There's always Halloween events. If you ever want to try makeup, I really mean this. Halloween's the time to do it. You get like a pass, right? Scratches chin. But I'll say this, like makeup is one of those things where I'm just like, it is unfortunately expensive, and it also expires after a certain date. And I find there's you know, if someone's got heavy makeup, it's like, yeah, but Halloween each night for you. But if you got heavy makeup, then it's a lot harder to see because heavy makeup. If you got light makeup, it might be harder to see because you might, you know, you're not caking your face with foundation. You might be just, you know, covering pimples. You might be like doing that stuff. So it depends as well on people and how heavy they go. Like if you go every day with a full face of makeup, right, then obviously, you know, if you don't wear makeup, it's going to make a more drastic difference. Same thing as well as if you do every day with touch-ups. Yeah, you're going to have one day where the person forgets something and you might be like, huh? Like something's a bit weird. And I get a lot of friends who they forget to wear makeup and someone's like, oh, are you sick? or like something like that. And it's because they just forgot to wear their foundation and now their face is unevenly colored or something. But here's the thing, chat. People have unnaturally colored skin. People have unnaturally uneven lips. People will have uneven eyebrows. It's just kind of like a way it works when it comes to makeup. And I feel, you know, it's one of those weird things where it's just like, when you know it, you can see it. But I feel like if you're just not, it's very easy to think that the no makeup look is no makeup. So I always be like, beware, be warned. It better spook, right? And I see it time again where sometimes you're just like, aha, they're wearing something, and then people don't realize because that's what it's supposed to be, right? Oh my goodness, look how many peeps we have. Phantom Architect is also put down the butler. It's so good. We have Griffin Supreme. We have a fairy with fairy Mushroom Man, another fairy, and Big Gummy Necromancer. And we have Rex's little musketeer and little mage from Rex's as well. Very cool. Beware, chat is scary. Oh, but I think that's the thing. Is like makeup is obviously, you know, and that's the point. It makes you beautiful, you know. And I will say, by all means, you know, it gives you confidence. It is a tool, right? Because TV and all that, so it's not allowed to show it on TV. No, wait, really, Rexes? Well, this is the problem where I think a lot of magazines, right? People forget are photoshopped, right? And I know what was really good, at least, I don't know if it stopped or not, but definitely in Perth, they had this whole shtick where they wanted to try not have basically like, you know, they actually would put a disclaimer saying this image has been photoshopped on like younger girls magazines, right? Or this image is without Photoshop, or this image has been touched up. Because I think, you know, people think you walk out like with a face full of makeup every morning. Of course you're going to feel like your esteem is like really sad, right? But then after, for me personally, I think makeup is a tool. Like, you know, if you just want to look cool, you're like, cool. And you like paint your face and then you're cool. And if you don't, then you have every right not to wear it as well. If you like, you know, the art of it, I also think you can do that. You know, it's just whatever you like it, but you should never feel that you have to wear it. Magazines, yes, should stop learn people about makeup. Should be for actors and Hollywood people. Social media makes people feel, yeah, not very good for looking like those Photoshop. Exactly. And I guess maybe it's one of those things for me where I've always been blessed and that I'm very happy in, like, you know, I guess like I don't walk around with makeup, a face full of makeup. I might, if it's a really bad day and you've got like really bad eye bags, you might just do a little bit touch up there. But I think people thinking they gotta look like wham amazing, and they might not be able to tell that some people sometimes, you know, they are wearing the no makeup look, or they have had touch ups done, right? When you take an image, because I have done a bit of photography. Yeah, chat. As you can see, I'm like a jack of all trades, master of none style. But master of none is sometimes better than one. That's the saying, right? Yeah, they don't use makeup. Yeah, no, it's a bit rough, Rexes, because I think it's one of those things where I think as a girl, you are told to grow up and you're supposed to know how to do it. And it's actually kind of sad because I've met them. I just go with SpongeBob. I'm gonna... No, I say I go the other way. It's beauty is subjective, right? And I really mean this in that, you know, beauty is in the eye of beholder. You know, just be, you know, you're blessed with obviously, you know, I guess being a person for one thing. And when I think I was reading something where, like, when you, I don't know, if you ever do surgery or something, I think there was a doctor's quote saying you cut them up and they're all the same, basically. You know, it's just, you know, I guess the aesthetics, you know, at least people talk about. Oh no. But here's the thing. I think at the end of the day, you know, you have the cuts you get, and there's nothing wrong just being confident. You just say, you know, why does it matter, right? And once again, beauty's in the eye of beholder. The beauty is in the eye of beholder. I find, like, once again, you know, does it really matter when it comes down to it? I think when you do get social media, though, propagating what's the norm, you do get in trouble. Rep is better than no rep at all. Well, I actually go this. I've always been a person that, when it comes to like your skill tree, if we're doing the whole, like, you've seen this analogy before, of you know, like life is a game, right? Oh my goodness, we're going into a tea talk again. Chat, I'm sorry. You've been hit with so much philosophy this week that your brains are probably just like, you've been getting like plus 10 in intellect. Yes, life is a game. But if you think about this, life is a game and a skill tree. Me as a person, I would rather any day be known for, Aries Fairies is known for, like, I don't know, her really good photography skills, or her really good hard determination, then Aries Fairy is a good face. I feel like my face would just be my genetics. I didn't do anything for it. I always feel the battle is in the struggle to get better. Life is a game that and you lose. I go the other way. Life is like a story, and you have a chance to write it, right? And that's the thing is so many opportunities. Aries Fairy is a good VTuber. Well, here's the thing: you can wallow in a puddle of sad all day, but it doesn't really do anything, right? I think here's the thing: bad things happen, but that's the point of life being. I'm gaining wisdom. Here's the thing, +10. You come to Aries Fairy's chats, you get like free philosophy points. Next time you talk to somebody, you be like, oh yes, I learned this wisdom from this wise VTuber. The random cat girl on the internet gave me some good ideas and philosophy. But here's the thing, like, and I really mean this, like, if I was to have, like, I've thought about like a gravestone or like your final speech of how this person lived, I always wanted it to be like, learn from us smart people. Yeah. I always wanted to be like, this person, did things. This person helped people. This person, had a love for, I don't know, hobbies, photography, and I've got so many chat. Like, you know what? You've probably seen the whole arc of whatever I talk about is something I've checked out and explored for the hobby. They were known for this. So being, always a good, like, happy to chat and always good to help out, and it's these sort of things I think that make you a person. I think aesthetics and, here's the thing, by all means, if you like aesthetics, there's always, nothing wrong if you like to do makeup or whatever, right? But I just think the soul, the kind of, your inner stuff of what you do and how you improve yourself is what makes you as a person, right? And what makes you proud. I feel like saying, oh yeah, I'm proud because I'm pretty, versus I'm proud because of the things I worked hard and struggled for to do, right? That always to me would take like more weight. Don't make looks your whole personality. I did actually have a pretty deep conversation with this is becoming Aries Fairy's podcasts. Should this be like a new thing? Or you become like the Kardashian? But that's the thing, like, I did actually, because I'm of this way, I have a belief, but I will always be open to talking to other people who have different beliefs, because I feel it reinforces your belief. I feel like you have two sides where, like, you have someone who has a belief and they just don't want to ever hear like another one, but I'm the other one where I have a belief, and if you have a different one, I want to listen to what you have to say, because, maybe I have overlooked something, or maybe it'll just reinforce my beliefs, being like, you know what, I can see what you think about Aries Fairy's podcast. It's going to become Tarots and podcasts, or like, or just podcasts and chats, right? But I think that's the thing is that, I'm always of the mindset where you should always be open to just seeing what other people think and what they have, because it might be able to add something to something you didn't think before. I did actually meet someone who, here's a podcast. There you go. You get this is your podcast right over here on I guess being person. I did actually have a very, long conversation with someone who was maybe your equivalent of an influencer or a sort person. They had heavy plastic surgery. And, and they were, saying like, I'm beautiful, I am this. And I remember them saying, it sounds really bad. Like, and I don't have a nose like you. And I'm like, what's that supposed to mean? No, I like my nose, just saying. But, obviously, clearly they had this really higher superior thing. They had leg surgery to make, like, to give you the dedication to how much plastic surgery they had leg surgery to make them 6 foot. So they have a metal rod in their legs, so they're taller, right? And they can't play like sport because they'd snap their leg, right? So they've actually kind of, unfortunately, that's probably not the right word. They have made their choices and their beliefs, and they have a right to do that. I personally don't agree with it, but that is like, you can at least just say they're dedicated to what they believe, right? They believe it. And I actually asked them, you've had, I saw a video about that. Oh, what is this? I've seen that message. I probably will have to block it because that sentence had a context. I'll rephrase what Rex has said. Rex has said, I don't like heels. I'm like, yeah, fair. Right? But I'll say this, right? with it, I actually had that conversation. That why do you put so much time into leg surgery, forehead surgery, nose surgery? They had their jaw shaved down surgery, right? I had everything, right? And they said to me, right, in this world, beauty opens doors, right? And that is something that is what their belief is an unfortunate reality. So I would much rather, if it was like, example, me versus someone else in a job, and humans are biased, and they see me on a chair and I look like a 10, right? And the other person is nowhere near, they will have like a lapse in human judgment, and I will have doors open for me, right? The halo effect is real. Beauty opens up. Exactly. So, even though, we can have the belief, obviously, that I personally feel that it probably isn't good for your soul if you put such a high thing, I can also see the other side of someone who has lived it. And I really mean it. Like, that is their soul, that is their being, right? Possible, it's like, enjoying the stream, don't forget to follow. Yeah. If anyone is in this chat that hasn't followed, follow for more philosophy. But, exactly. Well, here's the thing. Then you think, okay, if they get that bonus where they were picked because they were more beautiful, you could also go the other way, going, Fossilbot is sorry for being late and promises to do better. Fossilbot was late because of doing a D&D campaign. Okay, Fossilbot. But I think that's it where, I actually go the other way where, yeah, if they were chosen, they've also spent a squillion dollars. That's a good excuse. D&D campaigns go for a very long time, chat. I could give you a giant tangent on that as well, but maybe we should save that for later, or you're not going to ever see me get off my soapbox. But no, 100%. It's one of those things where, yeah, like, you either can't pay or can't be. I think watching Facebook podcasts with women, it hurts to me think that the 10, they always say yes to everyone. I'm just like, dude, it's subjective, man. Just be confident in yourself and be happy in yourself. But it doesn't really matter what other people think. I think, Rexus, I did see your comment about heels, right? I think it's once again, same thing as heels. With that person who said about beauty, it was the same thing with heels, where they say, heels are designed to make one's legs look longer. So, even if it's the illusion of height, if, people unfortunately like taller people. So, if I'm going to play the game, so be it. That is the way to be. That being said, chat, I will say this. Heels hurt my back, and I do not like walking them in a long time. But I guess that's what. You get a +1 to... it's actually game stats, right? You might get a +1 to charisma because you have heels, but you get a -1 debuff to walk speed and potentially back problems if you wear them too long. So I think everything's just a scale of stats. So I feel like that other person with a +10 to booty or something with the gold coins, only 2 centimeters and I would be 180. Well, here's the thing, like, I'll even say this, I'm too short to be a model. Like, the one for a model is to be 170. And for anyone who was part of my Friday rant, it's a shame when you just get people going like, oh, too short. And you're just kind of like, boo. Oh, you're Rex is like, I pulled the lucky. But I mean this, chat. Don't ever feel that I really mean this, height matters. Because I think it's just genetics. You can't control it, right? Work on the things that make you a better person. Work on skills. Work on, new experiences. Like, heck, go into a puzzle competition. And that will make you, who you are. They'll I actually say this, right? I remember someone had asked me, like, what makes you an interesting person, right? And I actually I think it's a game of averages. Like, what makes... what makes someone interesting is that I think it's a game of, your heart counts first. Exactly. If you have malicious intent, and you go around doing things that aren't very nice to people, I think karma will bite you. I just go this way, like, what makes you interesting? It's just a game of averages. If you can say, like, I'll give you an example. I would not be by any means good at photography, but because I've, got myself a DSLR, I've gone out, read a few books, tried out some photography, done a few photo shoots of people, on average, then obviously I can talk about photography. Everyone's like, wow, like, you know about photography. Whoa, Stuart Kirby's here. Welcome to the chat. You joined about, I don't know, it's becoming Aries for his podcast philosophy today. And we're talking about, like, I don't know, human being, what it means to be a person. And oh my gosh, this chat, look at Stream Raiders. I've been distracted. And now we have, like, so many Oh my goodness. Okay, wait. We gotta start now, right? Like, oh my goodness. Okay, exactly. Try things that get better. Hold that thought. We're gonna go into stream readiness. I'm supposed to show you my concept art. I might even do that like next stream, or I'll do a special stream. But I'm kind of like in this like you have opened up the philosophy Aries series. Once you get me in my philosophy box, it's very hard to get me off because I'm very passionate about. If you haven't figured out already, we'll start it. I'm very passionate about, you know, I guess like giving my experiences, I guess, and like, I guess my struggles. Resident Press Photographer joins chat. Oh, these are actual you're right. These are the actual proper photographers. I've done a little bit, enough to like know, but I'm no professional. So you guys are gonna be more interesting than me because I'm like, okay, we have the full army force just like slamming everything. We got the little mini men's being fight there. The chests have been squashed. The meatballs are dead. We have absolutely demolished. Okay, done. Easy. That was like seconds. Open the chest. Give me the treasure. Okay, chat. Who's the winner? Rexus and Managoma. Congrats for your treasure. Back to map. I think. Okay, this is a challenge rating. Oh, Fishman. Okay, start battle. Start the battle. Okay, we'll go into this. Here we go. We will. Okay, there we go. Treasure. Exactly. Oh yeah, congrats to my goal for getting the treasure. Okay. Let us before my brain get too distracted. I reckon we definitely forces in the middle. We will get surrounded though if we only have forces in the middle. So we definitely could. I would say stick to a side, and just take like a triangle effect. So if my battle planning, I reckon just avoid it. Let them come to us. Center our forces into like some sort of triangle effect. I think if we're just in here, we'll get swarmed. So you wanna, I think this guy's strong as well. I think you wanna just try to spread them out like between places. And I'm just gonna put random stuff. I know what I'm doing. Put the tanks at the front. A bunch of warriors maybe in the middle. Oh yeah, actually protect me too. Please have some peeps around me. Or not, you can just leave me by myself. If there's some fairies, don't forget the fairies. Flag bearers, we need our cheerleaders. Yes, all the cheerleaders. There we go. Okay, we put in all the peeps. There you go, Rexus is down there. And good vibes everywhere. We're just putting vibes because everybody loves vibes. There we go. Where's my brain at? Okay, let's just go back. Where we going? Yeah, no, so we always look at proper photographers. I'm going to tell chat, when they say about things like skills, I think skills is a game of averages. If you just try enough new things, you'll become interesting for the matter that if you try more things than the average person, you have something to talk about. Now here, for example, we have expert photographer, Stuart Kobe. So while I could talk about like a tiny bit of photography and it might be interesting, Stuart would be the professional of photography and be super interesting because Stuart is professional photographer. Take first place each player. Oh, okay. I don't mind where everybody puts their peeps is, right? But that's what I say. So for everybody, if you ever feel like, I don't know, you feel empty or you need something to do, I find the best way is just investing in yourself and investing in your skills. And take up, it doesn't matter what it is. You know, you can pick up something and it could be like, how do I say? Like, you'd be like, why am I doing a puzzle competition? You can say that. But the thing is that how many people do you know have had the guts to sign up for a puzzle comp or just go out there and meet somebody? And it's going to be scary, right? Sometimes you're just like, oh my goodness, what if I don't know people? But that's the point. The worst is that I went to an event and I didn't talk to peeps. But the best thing could be you meet somebody, get some cool puzzles in it. We should call it a new category. Tarots and... The problem is I can't turn my philosophy unless there's like a reason. I think I just got really inspired by like on the Checky stream. I don't know what happened. I think I just felt, very philosophical, very inspired. And even today, I'm just kind of like, I don't know. What did you guys do to trigger it, right? That started the philosophy train on like, I guess being. No, yeah, you guys did something. Now you can start trying to do your calculations on what is starting the philosophy chats, right? But yeah, here's the thing. I just mean this for like, it's sort of like, it's like, what VTuber would you find that gives you hard philosophy? But I think a lot of it about it, and I think at least this is my journey, right? A lot of it when I felt like, I don't know, ever lost or empty or hydrated. You're right. I've been talking so much, chat. Yum, yum, yum. I think personally, a lot of it just comes down to like, a lot of what you think about yourself and your self-worth. And I think, you know, same thing. If you talk to somebody and they've done a gazillion things, it's also subjective, right? On what has been done. There is a terrible saying that obviously, like, you know, if you ever want to feel rich, hang around poor people. And if you want to feel poor, hang around rich people. So obviously, like, what we're trying to say here is that, like, you know, a lot of, you know, your self-worth is tied to other people, but I think the more important thing is remembering that it's your own game, it's your own skills. So, you know, if you are with a bunch of really pro photographers, don't feel like you have to, oh, I can't do photography because it'll be embarrassing because I have people really good around me. Just go, no, it's your own game, you know, pick up a camera and start. You're not going to have the best thing. If you have friends that are happy to help, you know, that could give you a leg up, but it's not, you know, this is somebody's thing. You can't touch that. And I actually had that, you know, probably for myself when I first started, where, like, you know, like doing hobbies and adventuring into kind of new areas of skills, where sometimes you're like, oh, but that's that person's thing. I can't do that. I feel like I'm stepping on their turf. No, anyone. It is your game. You can do what you want. Maybe, like, you know, obviously, like, you know, if you want to do exactly, if you want to do photography, just do it, right? I will warn though that you probably don't need to go out and buy every expensive item in the block, because I have seen, you know, a few people with hobbies where they're like, I'm going to start this hobby, and they do, like, they buy everything, but they never actually start the hobby, and you're like, no, like, it's much better to just throw yourself into it. You know, if you have a, you know, your phone, just go learn about, you know, angles and stuff, or lighting, you know, just this bare bone basics, you can do it. And then if you know, you can invest in a DSLR. You don't have to get a top of the range DSLR, right? I know Canons, there's different grades. I just sent a mail, be member of local chess club. Oh, there we go. Chess. Oh my goodness. I can talk to you about chess. Shows chat. Like, you know, I talk to a lot of people. Chess is once again another thing. That's what I do also. Well, here's another thing, chat. If you're looking for some new hobbies, we've got puzzle making, we've got chess as well, right? Chess is another lovely one where it's quite, you know, international. You can kind of go to anyone and play chess. I'd say that my chess is kind of garbage, but that being said, I play chess. For competitive ones, there's like a little chess timer where basically your moves are basically have to be done within a certain time. And even amongst chess, you have, sorry, been talking too fast. Even amongst chess, you have different openings, you have different, like, moves, like forking and stuff like that. Fork. Where you have, like, a knight, and you can choose between that. You have different ways to checkmate. And in a way, entire kit cost me, oh my goodness, oh, Stuart Kirby, that's how you know Stuart is a professional. I can tell you that my DSLR is a little cheaper. Canon 70D does the job. I can do videos and photography, but I'm assuming, Stuart, you've got all the lighting gear and the microphones as well. Because I think, yeah, you did some articles or something maybe. So if you need to do that, but my goodness, but that is a person invested to their craft, right? But by all means, I always say with the hobby, start small. You don't need to go like bam, throw all your monies in there. You can just start small, you know, do something. I'll even say something new as well. Like, just like Rex is doing chess. For the first time, I signed up to do some pottery. Hobby costs much. Yeah, photography can get expensive or not as you make it. I think if you do it very much on a rookie level where you can just kind of have like a cheapo DSLR, I think I spent, what was it? I can't remember. You could write it off as a tax as a business expense. I'm sure Rex's didn't buy it all at once as well. I'm sure your kit would have been accumulated over many years. And you would have not just been like, Pooca, just like had it all at once. But I recently tried pottery wheel, which was super eye-opening. I give respect to anyone now who makes like pottery wheel, and you got to get some pottery and you like spin the wheel and you make like a bowl. I've never in my life been like, oh my goodness, like, you need hand-eye coordination. The thing's spinning. You gotta like do certain moves with your hand to like move the clay. And if you kind of don't do it, the clay gets angry and makes a ball and flies away. But, you know, I made the most wonky looking bowl that was not circular because I couldn't hold my hands. Like, you know, you have to like fight the clay. But I was proud because I was like, I made that ugly bowl. So I really mean this. Go out and experience new hobbies, experience new things. You're not going to be amazing at the beginning, but it'll I kind of add to the soul. I like woodworking. I was like, clay was fun. Don't do it too. Oh my goodness. Yeah. I I think, I'm not sure. I think the wheel was clay. It was like a silicone clay. Woodworking is another one. I haven't delved much into woodworking. I have looked into leatherworking, but I just think I wouldn't have. Something that I kind of have, like, but by the amount of hobbies I've done, I've kind of got a good gauge on what hobbies I will like and which hobbies I won't like. Anything that's knives tends to not be really good with me. I made a baseball of wood and birch trees. That's really cool. Wow, and you sold them for that? Okay, there we go. Rex is a person of talents. But just like that, anyone in chat, you could also be the one who works, you know? You give it a shot, right? I think, like, often you can get, like, rental spaces or spaces to kind of, like, give you, like, an opportunity to do it. So you don't have to buy all the woodworks gear. But, you know, there's communities for that. I know there's a community center near me that has, like, you can just pop in and do woodworks if you, like, just ask them, right? There's often a lot of community stuff that you can do for free. I should say this as well with hobbies, that there's always, like, the cheaper way to do it. So don't, like... Hobbies can get very expensive if you have the desire to get, like, the top of the range stuff. Like... Even me for VTubing, it's like, dude, a lot of the things are so scuffed because I refuse to be too silly, you know? Wood can be free. There's like, here we get Verge collection, and you can pick up the wood on the side of the road that people don't want anymore, and then you can make it into something. Now, I don't do personally woodworks. As I've said, anytime I've dealt with unfortunately, knives or like things on that are very hot, I've always burnt myself or cut myself. It's just kind of, I don't know, I've got that debuff effect. What is it? My grandma has all the equipment, saws and stuff, so I can do it there. Well, exactly. Ask people. Often I find, you don't need to make the most amazing thing. I think woodworks can also really range to, like, I want to build a chair versus I want to, like, I don't know, carve something and build. Like, I built a very basic tiny little shelf, right? And it can't really fit much in it because it's too tiny, but I was very proud because you just needed, like, to make a cube on top of a cube and then it was a shelf. So I got 2 boxes in it to store things. A wood cup to drink of. Oh, yeah, don't leave your feet. Exactly. So I would just say, obviously, for safety, for things like woodworks, you just want to, if you can find someone who can guide you, I think that's probably better. But most of the time there are workshops you can go to, from what I wear. I'm probably not the expert to talk about woodworks. I feel like I've done only very bare bone basics where the wood has been pre-cut and I stuck some nails in it and glued stuff together and was like, hey, I made something. But I tried metalworks a bit as well, and I think I already told you, chat. Just because it's not bright orange doesn't mean it's hot. I learned that the hard way because I picked up some, like, metal with my bare hand. Yes, I know I'm not good at making things. That is something. Weddings is play. Oh, Weddings is here too. Yeah. My God, don't give me those hands on your head. Here's the thing, chat. As someone who definitely is not very good at making things, I've successfully. Here's the thing. I gave it a shot. And this is why I know I'm not good at metalworks. This is why I know I'm not good at woodworks. I did burn my hand pretty badly because we had, what was it? We had the piece of metal on the flame and then it was orange. And then my brain was like, hey, it's not orange anymore. I'll go pick it up so I can bang it. And then I burnt my hand really badly. I use a normal saw. Well, exactly. If you know how to use a normal saw, by all means, but then exactly, you could say that, let's say you've never done woodworks before. And then you, like, got someone to teach you how to use a saw safely. I'd say, if you get advice, make sure they're actually qualified to give it. Don't ask your buddy who never used a saw to teach you how to use a saw. Ask someone who maybe does woodworks and knows the proper, safety ways to cut things. Because the last thing you want to do is have someone who also, half knows how to do it and you do something dangerous. I think that's my caveat for woodworks or metalworks. So anything that you can lose your fingers or your eyes if you don't wear proper safety gear is just make sure you do have your safety gear, right? But yeah, 100%. Like, you could say, I've learned how to use a saw. Boom. I don't know how to use a saw. I don't know how to use a saw well. I know the theory of it, but I probably cut my fingers off. Rexus, we made some wooden tables and chairs. Don't think a hand saw would work. Oh. Well, you get the machine as well that goes zzz, but once again, that machine can take your fingers off if you don't know how to do it. So when I use the that machine, you have to use a wood piece to guide the wood piece so that if you slip, the wood piece gets cut and not your hand. I didn't have an automatic saw. Okay, yeah. But once again, if ever you didn't have what is it, automatic sword, at least you know how to use the other stuff. Like, and already in chat, I can say this, you guys are clearly the woodworks masters, I think for me, I was just like, I don't want to die. I think, one of the other things, when you have metalworks and you're trying to like smooth out the what's it called? Like the metal and grind it and all the sparks are going off. I've never been so more terrified in my life. Like, oh, hey, I've done it, right? But I don't want to do it again. And then I bit my hand. Metalworks is not fun. Oh yeah, I didn't grind it smooth enough, so I'm pretty sure I got cut after. Go puzzles. You should be a takeaway today. Don't die. No, I 100% agree with you. Dying, it's not my cup of tea, I would say this. Any hobbies that do result in maybe you losing fingers, probably just take a little extra care. Obviously, like, you do a risk assessment. If you're doing puzzle making or chess, I think your fingers are going to be fine. If you're doing woodworks, it's obviously a higher tier hobby, and it's a skilled hobby, right? So, like very much so in that, I think most people probably, if you did any woodworks, you'd beat down like the average probably of what people know on how to build something, right? Definitely ask advice from a professional, because I know people who've had to go to hospital because they've oopsied and had something bad happen. So just do your due diligence. Please wear your eyewear and your safety. Your eyes are very precious. If you get something in them, well, it's sad to lose an eye, because 2 eyes mean depth perception, right? I think for anyone who doesn't know, cover one eye, you lose your depth perception. It's kind of hard. So it's the 2 eyes that give you depth perception. So you protect your eyes. I don't know. It's so random today. Okay, let's have a quick look at Stream Raiders and have a little peeky on what the rest of the homies are doing. I love this. The ghost cat is just adorable. Okay. Here's the middle army. I'll do a call out to all the cool peeps who have joined us as well. So there's Moa, Gummy, TS2. Don't become a pirate. What do you mean, Mighty Gomo? Expand more. We've got Rexes. We've got the Brown Recruits. What Mighty Gomo, Griffin Supreme, Phantom Architect, OCO Sinom, Fasleta, Enrevi, Wenix, and Roll Swan. All here for the battle, okay? We got Christmas already, okay? We got Christmas already. We got the Halloween mix. We got a lot of happy peeps. We got penguins. I like the cheerleader. We got dancing dinos. Oh my goodness. Wenix is here. Wenix has joined the chat for Stream Raiders. Wenix is pro. Got giant barbarian. We got Rexus's guy. We've got like a little baby one as well. We've got, a Saboteur Spy. We've got a Flag Bearer. Oh, can't forget Griffin Supreme's Archer. And, 2 archers. They're twins. Okay. We've got Mighty Golmar's taking up the middle with a knight, a paladin, and a tank. And at the top, it's okay. They don't bother. I think we're good to go. Pirates on an eye patch, the only one. I thought that was the whole thing about like, okay, there's an eye patch because you have no eye, but if you cover your eye and then you go in the dark, you can see through that eye better because it's more adjusted to the dark. I think, what is it? Adam Savage and Mythbusters did a whole like segment on it, and I was like, that's pretty cool. I mean, I don't know if the pirates did it for that reason, but you can see better if one of your eyes is eye patched. And then you open it and you're in the dark. Okay. We're gonna start early, I reckon. I think we'll be fine. Look at this. It's like my last words will be fine. What's this? He's like a little shadow guy. Okay. We're gonna do this. You read this. What? The Australian news? I don't know. I'm pretty bad with the news. I feel like, how do I say this? If the news is on, I'll watch it. Social media for people under 6. Oh, I'll be honest, I wouldn't see that as a bad thing. I think social media is not done necessarily good things for the world. I don't know, young people are impressionable, and I feel like you need to like guide them so they don't. Okay, I'm gonna start the battle for anyone who's waiting, and then there's the echo chamber concept that I will talk to you about. Okay, let's start the battle. I'm gonna throw this curse spell, and sorry, I will continuously apologize to Wenix for the fact that I bought the 2 worst spells in the world. I'll put on the Cthulhu. Start the battle! To war! To war! Today we fight for freedom and philosophy. Thank you very much, everybody who's joined this battle. Let us go and kaput the enemies. Hopefully we survive. So the middle flank has decided to split up. We've got kind of the bottom flank taking on that side. We've got kind of backup here where they've kind of split off. Penguins are fighting off those guys. Look like they're finished. Well, Wenix is the big lion? Since when? Oh my goodness. Okay, then he's just pummeling that. It looks like most of the fronts are now going for a battle in this war front with the guys joining us. And it looks like we've just got a few more fish guys to go smack down. And it looks like that's a pretty good victory on most people surviving. So fantastic, everybody. Good job. Open the chest. Grant rewards. Congratulations, Osenom and Rexus for your little winners of little guys. Very good, very good. Back to map. Okay. Who are we battling? Do you want to battle the guy with the rainbow? Or do you want to battle... Come on, let's do this. I'm actually gonna captain call this. I really want to battle the rainbow. Look at this! Oh, sorry, I banged the mic. Sorry if that spiked everybody's ears. I really want to do this. I hope we survive. I'm sorry, I'm captain calling it. I have to. He's got sparkles. Okay. What? And we get a bigger chest. Okay, let's do this. Wait, what? Chat, why is it so rainbow? I'm so confused. There's a sheep. That's a boss? Huh? Nani? Why are there so much stuff? What is this? Slimes? I think we're dead. Oh no. What the? Why there's so many? What? Special boss. I'm scared now. Okay. I'm gonna scratch my chin and be like, I reckon. You know what? I'm gonna put it next to this. We'll go for the bottom. We'll go for the right side. The right is right. The right is right. To be honest, it doesn't really matter. I think if we can have a kind of a unified clumping front, there's more enemies here, right? So I reckon we can just take them out first. And hopefully we survive. I took the bottom right. Yeah, okay, there we go. So, joins the battle. This is more terrifying than usual. My goodness. I'm kind of trying to work out what's going on. Are these, like, fighting people or just statues? That's so... Oh, wait, I can do, like, a check. Fires melty acid. Oh, archer goblins. Okay, I think we're gonna need archers to arch the flying things. Like, I'm not gonna say this. There's a treasure chest full of gold. Okay, they're just backdrops. Cool, because I was like, guys, I don't want this to be more enemies and they like unfreeze and become like fighting things. I'm going to cry. Look at this. There's so many of these like acid jellies. Acid jellies, they're called acid jellies now. I like the sheep though. This is very cute. I like this. Very wholesome sheep. That has to be my favorite boss so far because it's like, it's adorable. We're fighting cute sheepy. Okay, so my brain's got distracted. Where was I? Okay, I started the battle. Oh yeah, social media. We're talking about social media. Okay, well, here's the thing. Depending on how many peeps we can start it early, but I think the problem with social media is that the young peeps are young and impressionable. That's a real skin in the store by streaming you and memes. Oh, so if you become famous in Stream Raiders, you begin to become evil and fight people. Chat, these are our goals. One day we can have a skin and we can be a bad guy. I don't know how that's gonna work with Stream Raiders. You probably have to be like, that's pretty much it. Oh, you live long enough to, what? You either live long enough to die a hero or long enough to become a villain or something? Wait, you die a hero or live long enough to become a catmate's... Yeah, chat. I would love this. I also would feel bad if we're just fighting me, but it scratches chin. I reckon, right? Like, you never know. Well, okay, here's the thing, chat. If this will go into our concept art really well. Okay, chat, we're going to go into a second phase. I know that I was going to talk about social media, but I've been wanting to talk to you guys about this so long that I have made concept... Well, okay, I didn't make it. I got my artist to make a bunch of concept art for me. And the reason why, I don't know why they drew a cat. Just ignore the cat that's pooping at the top. They were trying to troll me by sending a document with that. But I was like, yo, I reckon we should have like a mascot or... My artist has a horrible sense of humor, a very different sense of humor to me, okay? My artist has a bad sense of humor. Show it to the doctor. Sorry, I might just yelled into the mic, but yeah, my artist is a very, very funny. The artist has a very silly sense of humor because I said to the artist, "Hey, all the VTubers have a pet. I think I should have I think it's called a cockatrice, where it's a chicken dragon. So like it was a chicken dragon, and then my artist was like, knowing you'd feed it so much so it looked like that. It looked like you know how there's like the wait, I'm gonna try to decorate. I'll move things around so you can see it, right? You know how there's like the chicken in like kind of the middle that's like it looks like a fish. It's really circle and round, right? That's what my artist was like. They're like, you gotta like so in the very like top left there's a cockatrice, and then if you look at like kind of in the middle and there's like a fish looking chicken. They said that I would have fed the chicken so much that it would become a circle and it wouldn't look like what I envisioned it to be. So they think that if I had a VTuber pet, it looked like that. They went further to say that if I had a VTuber pet, right, that I wouldn't even have, I'm too, like, it wouldn't make sense for me to have a cockatrice, which I thought was badass. They're like, you're more likely to make friends with food and like appliances. Like, no. So if I can, I don't know if I can show you this, but they were like, I'm more likely to make friends with a Roomba, okay, and a toaster, right, and a potato and like an apple, right, then have a cockatrice as my pet. And you know, this apple, he's got like supposedly a vacuum cleaner, but I said it looked like a hockey stick. And then they drew me because they thought they were like hot lol, and I'm like, no, you're ruining my concept art, right? The Roomba's enthusiast. No, but I'll say this: I love the artists. They have the most like brilliant sense of humor. It's probably not the same as mine, but they gave me this really beautiful concept art, and I was like, I need a pet or something, because all the VTubers have a pet. And even though I just asked them to draw what was it, like a cockatrice here, right, they not only drew a fat one because they said I would have fed it too much, they drew me everything else here, right, because they wanted me to be realistic. An axolotl is a pet. I wouldn't be able to look after an axolotl. The reason being is that they're really easy to kill. I killed so many plants because I can't look after them, chat. So I'd probably say this, it probably makes sense lore-wise if I looked after a potato or something. But it's really cute. Like, I'll tell you what the artist said, right? All the items that they drew had to be like cleaning something. So we've got like, I don't even know what this is. I think they gave the I don't know what it was. It was food, I think, and then they just kind of gave it legs, and I don't remember what it was. And went, does not give me pants anymore. Hey, Risky's here. Welcome, Risky, to the chat. We're doing concept art for what is going to be voted by you guys as my VTuber pet. To catch you up to speed, my artist just, you know, looks like a grubby tooth. Maybe that was it because I eat too many sweets. I don't know. There's supposed to be a lot of references here to things that chat doesn't know. But basically, yeah, I like I'm a very big sweet tooth. So they had a very funny sense of humor that, okay, for anyone who's just joined, yeah, I wanted a cockatrice. They said that it's more likely that I had the fat one because I'd feed it too much. And then they went further to say that I'm more likely to make friends with food and technology. Not technology, like household appliances, because I'm a maid cat. And for some reason, a toaster will help me clean. That also kind of sounds like something I would try to do. If I could like program my toaster to clean for me, oh yeah, like, I mean, why the toaster is another question, but by all means, I guess. You're right, why is the Roomba not cleaning? I guess because the Roomba's already, the art style looks great. My artist is the best. It's actually, I've got an unfortunate thing with the artist where I actually can't reveal the artist because we'll actually dox each other. It's set up in such a way that we know each other really well. So I had the blessing, for example, to see some of their progress like in person. And the artist actually said to me, like, it's okay, like just don't credit me, like, and I'll say this as well, like, it is not, the art is not done by me, but my artist said, like, yeah, if we tried to say anything on who did it, we're just gonna dox each other. And it would just not be like safe. So yeah, no, artist is absolutely talented. They've done all the they did the curing art, not the Pixar one, but they did the most recent chibi art for the keychains that will be coming out. The sample okay, I should mention this, chat. When I say I'm making curings, I'm literally just making it so I can say I made merch. Like, they're gonna come out. There's gonna only be 4 of them. I'm gonna be like, look, I have merch. And then I'll just take the pictures in, and you never see any merch beyond that. I just want to be cool, like the cool VTubers. They always have merch. So that was kind of that. I don't know. I just put them up on the coffee for like cost price or something. If you want them, you can get them, but I don't even know if the quality is good. Like, they're just samples, right? And kind of shipping is always a butt, but I was like, whatever. I just want to have merch. But the idea was that I want to make like a thing where we have a pet, right? And whether they ever surface in the future as part of merch, always just randomly in the about section below Twitch, or you can just make this random reference to this pet, or I will make a random reference to a pet. This is like the pet voting of what the artist did, of what they believed I would have a pet as. So, the thing would be, from their beautiful concept art, is there anything that speaks to you? Or what is a big no-no? For example, if you all chat unanimously agree that every series we never have a cockatrice, it means that I wouldn't have the fat one, or I wouldn't have the very realistic looking one here. See, this is the fat one. Like, I'm looking at it right now. This one here, and then this is the realistic one. Still kind of got stub legs, but whatever, right? Yeah, this cat is literally just, wow, just having a sense of humor. I said to the artist, yo, I'm going to show this on stream, and they're like, okay, I have to put something in there now. Chat, this is what's going to be on our banner, right? I can definitely see the fat one is a pet. What's the cat? I think the problem with the cat was, you know how some VTubers have like a mascot that's them, but in like cute form? I think the joke was they're like, hey, that's just you. And I'm like, this is so sad. What are you doing? Right? So, yeah. Yeah. No. But, yeah, so if you guys lawfully think that I would have a cockatrice, a dragon chicken as a pet, seems like the round one is an option. Chat, I would never do this. This is just the artist trolling me, right? I don't even know. Look at this troll face. You know what? I'm gonna make this law now. This is my artist. My artist is this cat, actually. I changed my mind. This cat doesn't represent me. It is now law that whenever I refer to the artist is this. They did this to me. I did. My artist is this cat. Also, what's going on in its face? I don't even know what's going on. Its mouth is like in its face. Or is that I can't figure out if this is a mouth and those are eyes, or whether it's like a streak on its face. You chat can ask me. Hi, artist, if you're watching. The artist, yeah, literally, I reckon the artist is going to go on VODs and laugh, because they were just like, we got the public bathroom now in Norway. So yeah, if the artist is watching, you are now officially this cat. Chat, you can name the artist. I'll literally give you rights. What do you want? If I ever refer to my artist, I'll give them like the nickname, and you need to think of this image, right? They have actually drawn themselves, right? And that is them. So I'll be like, guys, you need to give you credit to the poop cat. Let's not call them poop cat though. That's so sad. That's really good. But their art is really, really, like, if we just go a little closer to some of the detail that they have, I don't know. I guess it's Angel Apple. I don't know. Windmill Hat. I think they're tooths. I think they had this idea that I would befriend a tooth. Pooca? Okay, they're called Pooca, and that's what they look like. My artist is officially Pooca, and whenever I refer to artists, it's that. It's that cat. That's the... You know what? They're doing this because they're trolling me. That is exactly them. This is the troll right over here. Oh my god, the poo cat. I love it. Okay, the artist is Pooca now. It's official. That's who they are. I would say that unfortunately, I was looking at the artist. They sent me this. I'm like, this is very like what is this? I thought it was a hockey stick. They said it was a vacuum cleaner, and then on second thoughts, I'm like, it looks kind of like a reverse gun now that I look at it. I'm like, okay, yep. I think they had a concept that I would befriend fruit. Maybe is this an apple with a boomerang? Oh my goodness, they brought the Australian in. Cherry. Oh, it's a cherry. Oh my god, you're right. It's probably a cherry. I thought it was an apple. Yeah, you're right. I can't even figure out fruits. Was it a ghost? That's my soul right now, just looking at like before with the poop cat going like, yep, that the artist did that. I said I like potatoes, so they did like a potato cleaning, like a butler potato, with a little spray bottle and like a little what is it? A little cleaning cloth. I thought that was pretty cute, to be honest. I thought this was pretty funny too. It's like a tooth apple. He's got a leaf. Or maybe the leaf's coming out of his hat. He's also got a broom. Toaster's wholesome. He's got like a really dodgy, like if you look at the quality of the artist, it went from like this eyes to like this squiggly, like it looks like someone on pen drew it on the toaster, which is probably, their opinion is probably like, I didn't have a pet, so I just drew a smiley face on a toaster. No, artist. And obviously, there's the good looking Roomba. You know what? I didn't even look at this properly before I actually streamed it. So now I have to go to the artist and be like, what were you thinking? Like, actually, I've never seen such a makeup dressed Roomba in concept art in my life, right? It's literally got room noises next to it. It just makes you Roomba. Oh, my artist is great. Pooca is amazing, okay? What is this? It's like a princess potato. I think this is part of the potato concept they had. It was like a princess potato, but they said that they wanted to make it a nerd princess potato. It was such a weird comment. Throwing back what you have done to the viewers mentally. I don't know what you're talking about, Rexes. I'm a person of philosophy and great thinkingness. I don't know why that you would think that I would have anything to do to why I deserve. Dolphistry's here. Does Dolphistry have an opinion on what should vote as a pet? Maybe what I'll do, chat, is that we can like do a battle round and we can like have a vote on what pet. Yeah. So okay, Dolphistry just joined the chat. I had an artist. I think the chat has decided to name them Pooca, and they originally drew this troll cat for me, but I'm going to say that's officially them now. That's Pooca, right? Pooca has drawn me some concept art of what would be chat. Pooca has drawn some concept art of what would be my pet. So I'm in pain, chat. I'm in pain. So yes, Pooca basically said that I wanted originally a cockatrice. They said that if I had one, it'd get fat, this one right here, and it would be round. It wouldn't look like the one here, right? And then on top of that, they said that I wouldn't have such a cool... I can't believe it. Pooca made all this good art, and you're telling me that the one you want to vote is the cat that's pooping as my mascot? Or like my pet? We can do two, hypothetically. They could be like the mascot and the pet. I mean, oh my, you know, Pocca's gonna have to see this later, and like I'm gonna say all your hard work, right? And you had all this concept of a smexy Roomba, a toaster, a potato, some teeth, a cockatrice, a cherry, and the chat voted for the troll one that wasn't even part of the vote. All the ideas because you thought it was a funny idea. Okay, chat. It seems we... Okay, seems like we got a pretty big unanimous decision to get the cat. I'm you know what? I won't contest. You know, this will have to be colored now, right? And it will maybe someday appear on a Keyring or on my about section. You know, I'm. It is adorable though. They're a very talented artist. So yeah, I mean, or the other option is that you know someday this could become a sticker set in the top 5 or something. Will be like official. We get like a colored version or something. Okay, chat. If you want to vote it as the cat, what color are we making the cat? Right, and hopefully we'll maybe get some other angles of it not doing whatever it's doing right now. It's decorating the floor with its goodness. All right, that's one way to put it. Bright. You want to make the cat bright yellow? I'm not sure. In a way, Pooca will become your mascot right now. I mean, in all fairness, pig. Okay, pig work. Here's the thing. I will tell Pooca about this, and I will be like, Pooca, you're now officially in like Aries Fairies lore. And here's the thing. You know, it's probably the greatest way to say their chat's appreciation for your art. Right, my color got turned down. Oh no, wait, there is no color on the drawings. This is just concept art. So what basically Pooca said, chat has named my artist Pooca because I can't actually say their name. Why not both? Oh, I can't actually name my artist because we know each other IRL. So if I was to say the artist tag, we kind of have a lot of things linked. So we'd basically dox each other, right? Black with yellow eyes. I reckon, chat, we could do something cheeky, right? Like, we could definitely ask Pooca what Pooca thinks about the cat. And if Pooca has like a particular vision, I'll bring Pooca's notes next time because Pooca is very talented, right? And Pooca might have some color combos that they might do like some variants and you can maybe vote. So what I can do is I'll send them down. Okay, black with yellow eyes. We got pink with yellow stripes. We got, yeah, pink and yellow, I think, from Wenix. I'll tell Pooca all your ideas of what our pet cat is, right? I can't believe it as well. Out of all the votes, the thing that wins in Pooca was the doodle because I thought it was funny and it was a troll. Okay. So, I'll ask Pooca to make us some variants of what they think this cat should be colored. Hopefully in a different pose because this pose is absolutely terrifying right now, right? And we can maybe do a vote on the future. There will be a Pooca cat caring one day, surely. I'll make this a thing, right? And you guys can be like, beautiful. This is what you voted for. Should have been but they're chat. If you really think about it, Pooca made all the drawings troll drawings. The only thing that's not a troll drawing is what I originally requested, which was what the essentially what the cockatrice was. Everything Pooca did is a troll drawing, right? We got fat cockatrice because I fed it too much. We got a sexy Roomba. We got a smiley face toaster because they said I drew it on it because I didn't have any pets and I was lonely. I got a potato butler because they said I couldn't make friends with actual pets and keep them alive. So I had like vegetables and like cherries, right? We got teeth, right? Pooca trolled me on like everything. So how was I supposed to know that this troll drawing was going to trump all the other troll drawings? Oh, Pooca's gifted. I will literally pass this. I think Pooca would be so happy, right, to know that, you know, you guys really, really like Pooca's work. Because I'll say this, Pooca is a very new artist in the grand scheme of things, right? And, you know, they should make it more horrifying, but still cute. What do you recommend to make it more horrifying, though? Because I think it's a weird thing with, like, horror. Already its mouth is in its face. Okay, chat, the way I perceive this cat, right? I don't know how you guys are seeing it, but those look like eyes, and its mouth is, like, beyond into its forehead. Longer legs. Dude, this is gonna be Spider Cat. Man, I'm gonna... Oh, my goodness. What is this? Shout out to Pooca. Well done. Pooca's gonna love this. I'll send them the VOD and be like, chat, like, this is Pooca, what do you feel about this? Pooca's gonna be like, I have to do better for them. You're gonna get like Pooca 10 times on troll mode. Oh my goodness. But you know what? That's the vote. That's the vote. I'll get Pooca to do some concept art. And maybe we'll one day use the other things for other things. You know, it's still obviously beautiful concept art. I'm sure I'll find a home for the other critters. But yeah, it looks like the thing that we're going to take into the real world is going to be the Pooca cat. My artist will now be my ultra art. Sign me up. I'll let Pooca know. They'll be really, really, really happy to like know that there's so many people that appreciate their art. So yeah, she's going to love it. She's going to appreciate it. So there we go. That's the fan vote now for my concept art. For anyone who obviously just popped in, I think we voted on the cat. There goes the rest of the concept art. We're going to go jump back to stream radius and see what is happening. Let us do the zoomy zooms. Zoom up. And Phantom architecturally long legs with a bigger now would be horrifying, but then it's no longer cute. I'll get Pooca to do it. I'll say, Pooca, here's the VOD of what everyone thought. Brink, let me know what you think about it, because the chat is very strongly believing on the it's like a unanimous, sorry, it's a unanimous decision to vote for the cat. Okay. Let's have a look. We have an absolute army. My goodness, there are so many people right here. Okay. I'm gonna do a call out. Okay? Rexus, Wedix, Phantom Architect, Griffin Supreme, Leonard Gomo, Brown Recluse, Rixie Osdale, Bashi GST, Roll Swan, Anthony, I think Shen's brought out the Shen army. So we've got Shen 3, Small Shen, Stella, Getter Collects, Uncharted Root, Wenix 3KO, Gummy TS2, and Don't Call Me Maleni. Right? Yes, we can start now. Okay, let's just do a beautiful look of what art we have done together. Right? It's going to be too... Oh, there's a hamster. It's going to be too long to say everybody, but I'm just going to say this. Look, you can see how many people are there, but how colorful the screen is literally right now with characters, right? So let's begin. I'm going to cast a spell on the sheep because I'm going to assume they're like the boss. I hope we don't get absolutely demolished. Okay, chat. This is actually probably also like it's either we're gonna do really good or it's gonna be really bad, right? I reckon. Okay, preparing to start the battle. Okay, battle begins. Everybody, we battle in today. Let's go. Everybody's coming together. Sheepy's coming down. We have the full like left bottom and the full top right punching through with the acid slimes. Collision course has started, right? We're down against now, I think, the archers. They've been absolutely smoshed. Whoa, I think the sheep's been taken out already too. And then the top's been taken out. They're slowly getting molesting them. Fight for freedom. Yeah, I don't know, chat. That's what people always fight for. Maybe there's like some law and the sheep was like, I don't know. They put us in this weird cloud space and we wanted to escape. Open captain chest. Ooh. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Congratulations, everybody, for your treasures. Fight for Pooca. Oh. You know what, chat? This is going to be a thing. Every now and then, I will scream out, fight for Pooca, and there's going to be, like, some people in this chat who don't know who Pooca is. So now it's going to be this thing where you chat have to explain who Pooca is. I think I should make a FosterBot command where it explains who Pooca is. If you do exclamation man Pooca, it will give you like how Pooca was envisioned, right? Who is Pooca? You know what? It might be cute. Pooca's a cat in poop. For Pooca. You know what? I need to remember this. I'm gonna take a picture of this chat for later, right? And be like, okay, Pooca, you've officially joined the Aries Phrase Law, and you are now the poopy cat. I love you put the Aries Phrase emotes phantom on either side for Pooca. Okay, back to the map. Right, I think we're also really close to the boss battle. So, we've even gone harder. Oh no. Are we still going underwater? Oh, okay. Ooh, we can get some army upgrades. Okay, chat, let me just see if I can... Look, I've played so much that I've like unlocked so many things. Also, you can, for anyone who doesn't know, I figured this out. You can go to the shop and don't obviously worry about spending monies, but you can get like scrolls from the shop. And I didn't know this. Top is easier. Oh, okay. We could go to the top. Quests, skins, army, and then look, I can upgrade them. Look, I have enough. I'm very happy. Look at this. Look at this. My vampire is strongy. So don't forget, chat, you can actually upgrade your stuff. I'm just silly and I was like, oh yeah. So I went like behind the scenes and I had to do that. Oops, I don't want to verse people. Okay, top. Yeah, okay. Let's do the top because I reckon, okay, what we'll do is that we'll just fly down, smash the boss, and I think it's probably game. With the amount of people we have as well, we probably could just like fly through this in like 10 minutes, like each round. And then I reckon that's a good way to call it, because I'm not gonna lie, this stream has been very productive more than usual. We've literally hit like concept art, what is it? Philosophy, like, ooh, what's this? Hydrate. Oh, I'm gonna drink. You're right. It's been a while. I have hydrated. We've hit so many topics today. We successfully voted on Pooca. The artist is, I really mean this artist is gonna be so happy to be like they're part of it now. So plan for battle. We'll just take the tanks, tanks over here with some healers. I'm just gonna, there's saints, there's fairies. We're just gonna make little boxes everywhere. We've got a monk, make it colorful. A necromancer, lots of necromancer. Oh, what happened? We got a Templar. We just put everything down. We got a warlock. We got, I don't even know if I even got this as options I can even put down. A barbarian, a lancer, berserker. Look, rainbow. Maybe that's like a special award I can put for like trying to plan out hypothetically all the different things. An Amazon, a war beast. a rogue, a buster, a flying rogue, a shinobi, a balloon. There's so many mobs. That's probably right. Phantom, spy. I want to see what a spy does. I mean, but the paladins, the vampires. Look, I'm coloring it. A centurion, a blob. Blob. I want to look the blob one day. That sounds fun. Orc slayer, archer. There we go. I've officially put everything on the board without seeing where I put anything. So, yeah, look at this battle plan. It's actually so detailed. It's got so much diversity. What is this? They should join streams if they have time. Pooca is a bit of an introvert. So I have tried to get Pooca into streaming because Pooca is very, very talented. That's what I would say. Like, Pooca's got, like, so much talent. But I think Pooca might be a bit, I don't know, a bit shy to... Oh, wait, what did Weddick say? I gotta read what Weddick said. I admit it. Top is easier. Okay, yeah, top is easier. It's a little hard. Yeah, we've gone for the top. But Pooca's a bit shy. I have tried to convince Pooca to do a collab. But the problem is that Pooca doesn't actually have a PC. So Pooca is in the same situation I was, where we're MacBook folk, so we don't actually... If this sounds sad at all. Oh, contributing. Oh yeah, chat, I forgot to mention. Theme VTuber stream votes are also up on my YouTube, on my Discord, on my brain's missing something, Twitters. So that we will be pushing through and probably running that next Thursday with some overlays on what wins. And then we'll be putting up, obviously, whenever fall comes through, that'll be done. And I think that's the streamlining right now. I think the 4 votes, no pressure Pooca doesn't want to. Oh, you know, that's fine too. And that's what I'm saying is that Pooca has the same problem, is that if Pooca was to stream, you would get poor Pooca with whatever I had when I very first started streaming. You would get that really horrible lag. You'd have what is it? You'd basically have the same quality like mic stuff that I had at starting, where it'll be like, you know, MacBook mic quality. You know, the lag would be humongous, but I guess you'd get to listen to Pooca, right? So here's the thing. Pooca has got what is it? The software and everything for it. But it will just be if Pooca, you know, it feels like it or Pooca wishes to. But I actually said to this Pooca, by all means, please jump into the chat, right, if you want to, or like, I also if they even want to Twitch. I don't know if they ever want to jump in for a stream. But yeah, I reckon, you know, hey, if it happens, you guys will be the first to know it, right? I could also just join the chat. Exactly. I think it probably really depends on Pooca, if they feel comfortable or not, you know. You know what? I'll do that. If Pooca makes rainbow cats, I'll tell Pooca, hey, I plan to do this next time. Join, and then yeah, if Pooca ever wants to stream, I will really mean this. I'll be like, if Pooca's streaming, I'm gonna be like in the chat, being like, Pooca the savior. You know, that's gonna become canon. I'm just gonna be like, do you want to appreciate it? And you should make a Twitch. And if Pooca is not taken, that should be a username. They're gonna love it. Okay, I keep using they because I'm like, I probably shouldn't be saying who they are, but Pooca is a female. Pooca is a she, her, but I'm doing a very bad job of trying to protect someone's identity. I just clarified everybody. Yeah, that would be awesome. I reckon Pooca would love it too. So, you know what? After the stream is done, I will literally talk to Pooca and be like, yo, chat loves you, and you didn't even stream yet. Oh, thanks to Office Stream as well for contributing to the stream, for the theme VTuber stream. Yeah. Oh, and what was it? I think whether we're gonna do a Christmas event, I keep forgetting to mention this. We'll have to see probably close to the time whether it's pushed out early or later. I think everyone's holiday season tends to make it like hard, because here's the thing, chat. If you got things to do, by all means, like, please do it. We might end up making like a bit of like an earlier Christmas stream. Yeah, exactly. I was thinking of pushing for a Christmas event, and thank you, Wenix, for gifting your month sub as well. Oh, to Atherax. Wow, that's so nice of you. Christmas event, woohoo, pepper clap. Yeah. Oh yeah. No, here's the thing, chat. I will plan to do a Christmas stream. That's not going to be part of the DVG stream. That's like an additional event stream. But we'll just try to find something that everyone's available. And I don't want to push it too close to Christmas, because I get it. You know, some of you might, I don't know, obviously situations, some of you might have holiday shifts. Some of you might have, family Christmas parties. Some of you just want to chill because the year's been so long and you finally get a break and you want to maybe take a mini holiday somewhere or go to that sort of thing. So I probably don't want to be like on Christmas or landing like on the week of Christmas. We're probably going to push for like 2 weeks, 3 weeks earlier. So it'll be like, out of the thing. If it happens to land on Christmas and I happen to be doing a stream, I probably doubt it. But, if it happens like that, like Halloween, it's like, oh, well. But I think we'll probably stay, 1st December or 2nd. Yeah, I'll check on my Thursday, Fridays. That's what I tend to do. Also check by, what is it? I think there's a few VTuber events that are also happening. So I just, if I join collabs, I'll also just keep you updated because things are moving up and down and sideways and stuff like that. So it's definitely one of those things where, if as things evolve, maybe I'll put up a vote or a tentative date. But I definitely think, I'll check on the calendar right now. What day, is December? So December 1st or 2nd. So that's a Sunday or a Monday. Okay, so like a special event stream. I'll let you also have karaoke stream. Oh my goodness, you're right. I have to do my karaoke stream. I can sing All I Want for Christmas Is You. That's the one that we're doing for a collab, so I've already learnt the whole thing or mostly of it. I might as well sing the whole thing now. You're right, I have to do my karaoke stream in December. Okay, chat, I'm gonna have to get a full-on thing. Oh my god, Wedix has just whoosh. You know what, we'll just mow this. I reckon we can just start. I will write a list of probably something Aries Christmas songs. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna have other songs probably in there. The quality of the stream is gonna be like up and then it's gonna be potato. Because what's gonna happen is that there'll be songs I practice and I'll sound good because I practiced it. And then chat's gonna be like, do this Christmas song. And I would have never heard it in my life. And then I'm gonna butcher it. So I can't say this. I can't sing songs I've never practiced before. It sounds horrendous, but if chat wants that, I'm like, go for it. Have some good singing at the beginning so at least I tried, and then if anything's potato after, I'll just be like, didn't have any practice. But yes, we can do a combine. We can do like a karaoke Christmas stream combination. We can have the first part being karaoke, the second part being my brain's doing braining. The second part being like just more Christmas stuff. Maybe I could get some like gingerbread and we can make a gingerbread house and I can just eat it. I don't know. We got some Christmas plans. What's gonna happen is gonna be another question, but we'll figure out when we get closer. But I thanks actually as well reminding me Phantom for the karaoke stream, because right now my brain's like my copy. It just wants to get 3D motion tracking like done as soon as possible because I'm so excited. And we're gonna have ugly Aries fairies then. Don't worry, by the way, chat. It'll only be for testing. I wouldn't like switch over and stream in like 3D. I don't like 3D as much as live 2D. The 3D stuff would only be for like event things where I might be like, I need the 3D plane. I've looked at getting artists as well for a more one-to-one 3D model, but I think the problem with it though is that rights start getting really confusing, if that makes any sense. So I own the right to this live 2D model. It gets really, I want to do, a dancing stream would be so cool. I want to own the rights to my 3D model, but the problem is that it gets really complicated because this makes me so happy. I would do a dancing. I actually totally would. Like, I feel more confident dancing than singing, to be honest, because I feel like I have a better chance of dancing wonky and like, but it still looks good than singing because you can really hear when someone's out of tune. I feel with dance you can get away with it and kind of make it up as you go. But I really want to find out, and I'll even say this, chat, if you know any artists that you can vouch for 3D models, let me know. But the problem is that a lot of 3D model artists have a lot of really weird caveats where if you commission them, they still own the copyright to your work. So hypothetically, on a technicality, they can resell your model to someone else. Like, that's kind of how copyright works. If you want to have full control of something you commission, you have to do a work for hire, right? So I'm always really ippy with art because supposedly you can pay someone like $1,000 to get some art done, and you paid for them to make it, but you don't own it. Just do your best impression of, chat, I will give you one hell of a breakdance. I used to try to do breakdancing. I will give you a failed windmill, right? And some top rock, and I could actually give you really ugly floor work. I know enough to give you like really ugly breakdancing. Right? No, breakdancing is hard. For anyone who wasn't part of the, there's a bit of like a back in episode blah, right? I I did briefly do a bit of, like, I tried breakdancing, and I don't have the upper body strength for breakdancing. So I actually hit a wall where I could do all the top rock. But when you start doing windmills and flares and like power moves, you need to build your upper body strength. And I'm built like a stick. Like I probably, yeah, I can't, I simply could not lift my body weight. Even for basic freezes, like a baby freeze, my hands were like shaking. Like I cannot hold up my own body weight. So carry streamer you should have. Exactly. So we've got a few plans. I would love to do a dancing stream cross karaoke stream. I'm expecting huge glitches as well with the dancing stream. So I expect my hand to fly off, and like, I just hope we didn't have really embarrassing technical glitches, like the clothes disappear or something. I would cry. But, you know, I think hopefully, assuming that the software is not absolutely horrendous and evil to me on live stream, that I would love to do a 3D stream. There will probably be like heckin' glitches. I just hope that the glitches aren't like embarrassing. But if they're embarrassing, I guess it'll be funny. So it makes for that, right? But the plan would be that, yeah, if I can find a 3D artist that wants to go for, and I can even say this now, let me know, a 3D artist that does a work for hire arrangement. Because without having a work for hire, you kind of don't really protect your, because I own the full copyright IP to my model. If you pay someone for the art, they theoretically, like, you've given them the right to draw you because you commissioned it, but they own the copyright to the art, so you can't actually have full control of it. And I really don't like that. Like, if I pay, like, and I say this, quite a lot of money for a 3D model, and they have all these rules, like, you can't, like, you have to pay more money for this, and you must consult me for anything for this, and, you know, I don't know, let's say your model can't do this because I need to be told. It's just like, you know, I get it. It's their art. Oh, you're gonna make a website to make your own art. Rexus, how about I give you one easier, right? If you want to sell your art, you could probably just use a free thing like Coffee or something for the meanwhile, and you can just put your art up there and link people there. Then you don't have to, you know, pay the website cost or something like that, right? Because I've seen people do like art commissions and stuff on there, because websites are expensive to run, right? So it might be easier. I know VGen is where a lot of the artists also go. I don't know if you actually make physical art or you make custom art, but the other option is that, yeah, definitely there's free options like VGen. They take a percentage obviously, but VGen, I think Fiverr is full of scammers, so I wouldn't recommend that. And Coffee you can also do and link people your portfolio there, but it might save you a bit of money than making a website, because I looked into it, it's a bit expensive. Oh, Physic art. I sell. Oh, you draw. Very good, very good. Physic art, like physics. Very cool. Well, no, 100%. Like, by all means, you know, go explore, adventure, right? Get into your local communities. Go to conventions. I don't know what art you do, but there's a huge local convention scene. 100%. And that's what I say is that for anyone in chat who like doesn't know, okay, always be aware of how do I say, like, different things in what you're like buying with art rights, because at least definitely for getting a 3D model, it is going to be, it's kind of one of those things where I'm kind of like, do I just figure out how to make it myself? Because I guess I'm very much like, I need to have control. I don't want to have a 3D rig where I pay like a lot of money. 3D rigs aren't cheap, for something that I have to consult the artist every single time I want anything done. You know, and a lot of them have that. They own the rights. You can't obviously, like, you know, make any merch of it. And I'm like, well, that gets complicated because I own the right to the character. So like, if I was to draw a 3D picture of it, is that based on my art or is that based on their art? Like, it gets really weird. What is it? All sites take some from your sale. Okay, I see Rex's. Yeah, owning yourself is just basically renting it. No, exactly. I think the fact that, I don't know, it's just probably the way here's the thing. You sign a contract, you have to agree to the terms. So if people want to pay X dilly dollars to rent something, by all means, if the artist is really good and the artist wants some creative control of their work because they might have like a reputation to protect or something, then, oh my God. Okay, wait, chat, hold that thought. Let me just start the phase, because let's just fly through and just like punch through, because we want to get to the boss battle, and I'll just run this in the background. We'll get back to arts, like, because I have been doing a deep dive for getting my 3D model done. Let's get quickly to the battle. Slight tangent. We have a full-on front at the top, absolutely demolishing. We got the Wenix party army all just mowing down in this corner. We got the middle army coming down and hitting the middle. The whole bottom has now swarmed us, right? We've got everybody fighting on different fronts. We've got mini sets within mini sets. The Wenix army's taking the left. We've got like, I don't know, it looks like 3 mini different fronts of everyone. And we are punched through, pummeled, completed, fantastico. Open the chest. Boop. Wait. There we go. Grant 2 rewards. Congratulations, small Shannon Tira, for your treasures. Back to the bat. Where do we gotta go? I mean, come on, chat. Look at the top. He's like a big guy. He looks a lot more funner than the bottom. Is there a vote? I think... Oh, but the blue chest is better. A loyalty skin chest. Oh, but chat. Loyalty skin chest. Okay, come on, chat. I just want to give you... Yeah. Chat. I want to give you good stuff. Loyalty skin chest. Okay, let's do this. Start the battle. Oh, cool. Wenix has like a little present now next to Wenix's name. Oh, okay. Wenix, thanks for being the very first person to ever gift a sub on my channel, because I just realized, I'm like, why is there $1? And I'm like, oh, I just figured it out. Yeah, thanks for being the first person to ever gift a sub on there, because I couldn't figure that out. I was just like, and you're like, oh. So, let me put them down. Okay, chat, how are we gonna set this up? I reckon go for the top 2. And just avoid the bottom. I can't stop you though. But I reckon if I'm just gonna use warriors because we're all warriors, okay? I reckon just do this, right? And we'll take it from here. Let them come to us, because I feel, okay, if you want, some of you can go here, right? Because there's still like things blocking us. Yeah, so the top plus left. I think the top plus left is going to be like your better way. I don't want to spread out our troops too much, because it's going to basically kind of, I feel like, stuff it up a little bit, where we will spread out like the buffs and how they buff each other. If they're all closer grouped together, they can get the what do you call it? Like the effects by being close, you know? So hopefully, I don't know, you get a cool skin chest. That's really cool. I honestly hope that I hope most of you get something really cool. I'm like, oh, exciting. Some few 20s. Ooh, do we got some really strong enemies? Do we? Should I call backup? If if we want to be really cheeky, there's like a Stream Raiders Discord. I could totally be like, you need to help me, random peeps. Join my Twitch because we doomed. Yeah, that could be the backup. If we're looking really bad, I could probably like ask the Stream Raiders Discord and be like, guys, it doesn't even let us. Let me have a quick sneaky peeky. There is a Stream Raiders Discord. You can like, I think you can ask for assists. I don't know. What is it? Need to stay together. Yes, chat. Today we fight for Pooca, okay? We're changing it. You just come into this and you don't know who Pooca is. I will make a Discord chat, a foster bot, so that Pooca is now like eternally referenced, right? But we fight for Pooca. There are some bad guys. They probably stole Pooca's art set, and that's atrocious, because without Pooca's art set, right, Pooca can't make more horrifying art. That's trolling me. So we need to get Pooca's art set by fighting these baddies. Once we defeat the boss, we will get Pooca's art set and become victorious. Very cool, with cool sunglasses. And we'll ride into the sunset with Pooca's art set. It's probably a full arc that the boss has for Pooca. Yes, Phantom. For Pooca. Exactly, right? I do like, yes, Wenix has made a lovely little line of here. We have, this is a little friend. The Zealer has joined. We have Rexus. We have Rio Fashiro. We have, this is Beable Butler. We have a Phantom Architect Little Saint. We have the Healer. We have the Berserker. See, look, we're all helping each other. My Goblin's got a giant monk. Oh my goodness. A Warlock. Sorry, I misread that. Wow. Oh my goodness. Okay, we got another giant. I'm sorry, Wenix. There will totally be like magic mushroom guys. They're mage mushrooms. You can't change my mind. We got a little Grand Monk. Look, by Alternax. Oh my goodness, look at our roster. Death is glory, people. Death is glory. Yes, 100%. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is great. So my brain was getting distracted. Wait, sorry. What was I? I'm going to the stream. I was talking about. Oh, art and owning it. Yeah, okay, so rights, right? I'll go into streaming and get super distracted. Alternate helps me a lot in my battles as well. Oh, okay, well, I'm going to give a shout out. Thank you, Alternate. I don't know if Alternate is in the stream or anything, but I don't know if Wenix, if you've got contact with Alternate, just say my regards for thank you. I realize as well, a lot of people sometimes in here, they might not be in the stream, but I still appreciate, you know, every little bit for them to help with obviously like putting warriors in. So, oh, they look a lot. Okay, I'll just say this. Thank you very much, Alternate, for your help. That's all. Oh, no, don't scare the poor lurk. I really mean this as well, chat. By all means, if you're lurking, feel free to lurk. It is always a pleasure to have Alternate's here. Okay. When you called the poor lurker out, this is like a taboo. You don't do that, right? I just say that. Thank you very much for always, you know, lurking or being here or being present. Lurking's being revealed. Everybody panic. I really mean this. It's always a blessing regardless of whether you're chatting or you're just lurking, because as long as I can share good vibes with you, that's already a blessing to me. That's already made my day, and that's already really beautiful. So for everyone who's a part of it, I always appreciate all of it. And oh my goodness, look how many people we have on the roster for this. We probably can start early. I'll let, I think Wenix is like the ultimate pro. Maybe Rex is as well. You guys are like the pros of this game. Maybe just let us know when you think are good to start. Oh, look. Wait, my God. But no, 100%. I was gonna say, by all means, you can, you know, just, yeah, please join, right? We are too few now. Oh, we got so many. Don't start yet. Okay, I won't start. I love this curse mode. This is horrifying. I'm not gonna even ask which VTuber streamer you got this from, but I'm surprised that Twitch didn't flag this. Right? The big armored units with shields are the threats here. Oh, okay. These boys. The drowned sailors. Okay. Let's have a look. Its putrefaction seems contagious. Be careful. Oh my God. So they'll turn people to stone. Damage resistance versus range. Tentacle parasite. Each unit attacked by will spawn a tentacle when killed. Grants 50% damage resistance. Oh, whoa. So that's why we have to be careful, because these guys will turn our guys into stone. Ah, okay. Well, okay. Yep. No, 100%. Okay, I won't start till I get the flag to go. Right? I'll we'll wait for, because we chose the harder route for the special skin run, right? So okay, peeps, we gotta get, you know, that for Pooca, we're going to get really Pooca, we get cool enough units and take out that skin chest. For whoever wins it, you're very lucky. What is this? Oh, we got epic barrels. Okay, so oh, I'm going into a giant side tangent as well. Oh, whoa, everyone's playing epic. Look at this. Everyone's playing epic warriors all over. Chat, we're going all out for this. I mean, we still need to have your scrolls for later on when we do the boss. I think a boss would be a pretty good way to finish it, eh? But what was in my brain? Yeah, so I think my problem right now with artists is that while there's artists that are like, okay, they kind of range. There's like cheap artists, expensive artists, medium priced artists, right? What I'm finding a lot with the artists is that it is the rights that make it tricky to commission, because I never like the idea of, you know, like legally, I looked up onto the legal side. If you were to commission an artist to make you a $1,000 painting, oh look, Coffee's here. Hey, Coffee. One day we'll have keyrings on there. That's all I can say. I can't disable this. It's kind of annoying. There's still checkies on there, I guess, if you want checky streams. No, but the thing with what like legally you can do is that as an artist, right? If someone pays you $1,000 for their art, and like to make the art, and they make the art, unless you have an exclusive contract that you're the only one that can have it, they can just sell prints of it. So I was like, well, wait, really? Like, that gets a little bit weird. I mean, here's the thing. I don't mind people using it for their portfolio. But then there was this whole thread about people going like, well, I'm in my legal right to sell it because I made it. And I'm like, yeah, but someone commissioned you. And the law actually sides with the artist, saying that unless the client signed a exclusive agreement arrangement, then by all means, the artist can actually resell it. And I was like, oh, I don't feel very comfortable with that. And it's such a large amount of money as well that you're like, well, as you're saying, you're just paying for maybe, you know, the rent of it, in which, or I guess that they had to manifest it to your liking, and then they can just sell it. I don't feel comfortable with that. Or like, you know, if you paid, because we're talking big money here to get a 3D model made, it's not cheap. And the fact that then you have to ask permission for things, or the fact that you have to, you know, for example, like I know with some even live 2D models, I'm lucky in that because I did a full buyout, right? If I want to get a different artist to change something, if I wanted to change something, I'm within my right to do so. There's obviously some artists where there is a full-on clause that if anything needs to be changed, we can start. Okay, chat, hold that thought. We're gonna go start the stream rated. Holy moly. Look how many people there are. Okay, let's go. For Pooca. I'll put it on this guy. Or maybe, no, I'll put it on this guy. There we go. The drowned has been drowned. Exactly, Mighty Goma. We're gonna go use some firepower to show them what it happens when you mess with us. Okay, my goodness. My goodness. We have the whole bottom, the whole top is now gone into battle. We got that petrification guy. He's just about hit us. And gonna turn us into stone. Oh no, he's fighting the airy sparrows. Oh my god, so Wenix has absolutely destroyed the bottom front. I think the drowned sailor is gone. We are fighting the meatball, right? The little butler has a little, like, dish as a shield, which is cute. Oh, we just got tentacles, it seems like we're going. Oh, we got a few tentacles. Look at this, they're like little yellow slimes. Okay. Taking out the treasure chests for Pooca! For Pooca! Everybody for Pooca! Okay, look at this. We have taken out the treasure chest for victory, for epicness, right? Open the captain chest. Oh, okay. Oh, I got a skin, but do you guys get a skin? Oh, interesting. Wait, what? I'm so confused. Oh, I thought I was giving you guys a skin. Well, thank you so much, chat, for helping me get a skin. I was actually gonna go the other way and go, I thought, can I give it to you? Like, oh, okay. The skin drop rates are individual drops. Oh, okay. So everyone else actually gets their own drop. I got one too. Oh, okay, chat, that's really good. Because I was like, huh? How come I got a skin but you guys? I actually felt really sad. So I was like, I'm glad you all had a chance to get something. Okay. No skin here. Oh, it's all right. There's gonna be plenty more stream raiders. So now I know that the chests drop different things. I won't pick the up one because I think I did that last time we played. So maybe we'll just wait for enough peeps that we can get the cool skin. Don't worry, chat. There'll be another opportunity to get cool skins. We got. Oh, I'm gonna always go for my butler. Oh my goodness, why there's so many green things? Put that there, maybe. We got like shield for like to defend ourselves. Why are the fish all green? Have they all been buffed with superpowers? That's a lot of fish. Like, a lot of fish. I reckon what we'll do is we'll smash out this one, smash out the boss, and I think we'll call it, chat. Luck of the draw. Ah, no, did you not get it either, Wenix? Don't worry. We'll have more. Those fish are... Oh, the fish are annoying. The fish are annoying. They're all coloured too, eh? Some of the meatballs are yellow, and the fish are, like, blue. They're all, like, buffed with magic. Look at that. Uh-oh. Is this a bad thing? Welcome, Risky! Got Risky! The Berserker, right over there. Where is Griffin? Griffin, yes! We got an archer. He's gonna take out that little chest, the tentacle chest. Yeah! You guys are the best. But, yes, so, unlike the... Oh, wow, wait, we got a giant whale as well? Okay, we got some buff, epic warriors for Pooca. This is probably, I don't know, they took out Pooca's, what is it? Maybe they took out Pooca's art brush in this one. The previous one was like Pooca's like painting palette. It's gonna be lore. Stream Raiders is always gonna be just Pooca now, right? Oh my goodness. Okay, we got a lot. That's a sushi blob too. Oh, that is adorable. The skins are really cute. I think that's cool is that, chat, if we're all getting like drops each time. I thought originally that when they had the drops in my screen, that was all you guys were getting, meaning that if you didn't win anything if you did the whole battle. But the fact that you guys actually get your own individual drop, that makes me really happy because I'm like, oh no, for the people who didn't. But yeah, here's the thing. If anyone in chat knows any good 3D models who are helping to do like some sort of work for hire arrangement, we should petition Stream Raiders for a pooping cat unit. Oh my lord. You know what, chat? I'll say this. If any of you have any connections with Captain TV Bot, if I could make a model that's going to be officially my representative, then I will accept the pooping cat as projectile. It will like projectile at the enemy. I don't even know though if they would want something like that for humor wise. It might be a bit too much for some people, but you know, I would say that. I would put that in, right? I would be like, you know, I think that's pretty solid. We can have Pooca on our banner, right? To represent us. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Or just have like cats or something. You could request it when you hit affiliate. Okay, Wenix is like an expert of this. How do you... I tried to look at the affiliate thing and it got really confusing. Like I think you have to stream like a certain amount. You got to hit like a certain amount of averages and stuff. And I'm like, oof, like I'm just like a baby when it comes to streaming. I don't think I can hit the numbers required. Or at least I know some people, they got like really high numbers, right? And I'm just like, that baby. Yep, there's a goal to hit. And I'm like, I am baby. You know, one day if we hit affiliate chat, whoopsie, I keep glitching it. We'll get Pooca on a banner. Or at least we'll try. Maybe Pocca's face if it cut or fit. It's a pretty tiny banner, right? But dreams be dreams. One day, you know, there's a bunch of other VTuber things to do. Having our own cool VTuber, I don't know, army pixel thing would be so badass. Hope you turn. Oh, that's the thing, is that like I guess like I've hit a bit of a wall where I'm like, I don't know how to get. I guess I'm doing the little things I can to get better. But I find sometimes getting followers is a bit tricky. I'm not the sort of person. Check Discord. Oh, I'll check Discord now. What did Wenix send? Oh, Wenix sent me how to do the Stream Raiders program. Oh, thank you very much, Wenix. Okay. But what I will say is that send you a link to social media and then you go to stream. I feel really like embarrassed. I feel like, oh, I don't want to, because okay, there's a thing I was reading that they say like there's like spammy VTubers and you start getting a bit of a reputation for like being a spammy VTuber if you keep putting your links everywhere. I do drop them every now and then, but I get embarrassed because I'm like, blink, blink. I'm like, I don't want to come off as spammy, right? But you know, I guess maybe that's the way to do it. People, once again, I don't know, but I was reading somewhere that they said, oh, people don't really, you know, click links if it's just I'm live right now, go watch me, and they're just like, why should I, right? But by all means, chat, if you have any friends or you're ever in communities, you can get wink, wink, you know. If you want to drop a link to my live, you're always welcome to do so, right? The more the merrier, right? Oh wow, okay, the battle. Captain VT, oh my goodness. No, by all means, I really mean this. Like, if, I don't know, if anyone who might be more into the Stream Raiders community, if anyone ever is in the, I don't know, the battle, whoops, behind my head, and they want to, what is it? If you only put them out for new peeps and at the start of stream, I don't feel like it's spamming. Oh, okay then, because that's where, yeah, it's one of those weird things where, like, you go into, like, the, I don't know, like, VTuber Discords and stuff like that, and it does get a bit spammy. You know, you get the one person where it's like, oh my god, I've seen their like thing like just chock-a-blocky everywhere, and you go the other way. It's like, you know, what makes you stand out for you to click it? I guess I could try. I will say there's something I don't do, is that I've never done the follow for follow. I think that to me is a big no. So if it be that I have to grind, so be it, right? Place QR codes in random places. Chat's getting super creative on how to help me get more followers. I mean, well, they might just think I'm like scamming them. Like, would you scan a random QR code with a pooping cat on it or a Pooca on it? By all means, chat. Like, if you are ever like, I don't know, you're in Discord and you want to stick a link there, you're saying, hey, I'm in the stream, please check it out, and you're the viewer, by all means, I probably could try put it on places, but I guess I'm the other side where I feel a bit embarrassed actually, where if I get the reputation, oh, Aries Fairies keep spamming the you know, the Discord links every single time, right? We've had enough. Yeah, it could be that. I've had enough of this. Right, we need to help Aries. Well, I really mean this. Like, if you can think of creative things, by all means, feel free to repost my clips, or if you have ideas for clips, share my link around. I really don't mind. And I think, you know, we're creating a community, and that's something big as well, of something positive, right? So I guess that's the aura I also want to do, where probably don't put links in like how do I say this? There's certain VTubers with certain themes that, you know, if there's a thread for that, probably don't stick the Aries fairies. They're all gonna be disappointed. But very much like a positive, happy, cozy vibe sort of thing. So if any peeps know some good places, I'm happy if you want to, you know, repost things by all means. But I definitely think, yeah, 250 follower goal would be good. And I guess for me, it's really important that I do that, you know, like not using cheap tactics. Like I know there's the whole, oh, you can buy followers or you can do a follow for follower. There's Facebook groups. I didn't even know that there were VTuber Facebook. I'll be honest, I'm in most of the Discords. I popped a link to my Twitch when I wasn't live, but I was just like, hey, can you check it out? And then nothing ever happened from that. So beads of sweat as be embarrassed. Twitch live groups. Oh, is that what it is where people are doing it? Okay. Yeah, but by all means, if there's Facebook groups, I might check that out. I guess, yeah, that's it. I didn't want to come off as like, you know, you can see it. There's some people where like they post so much, so religiously that it's just like, oh yeah, it's getting spammy. Drop in other channel streams and chat with them. I get so embarrassed. Why? Because I don't want people to think that, oh, I'm trying to take your viewers. That being said, I never have issue doing collabs because then we're all, you know, helping each other. But I get embarrassed. I don't know. I've got this like brain thing where it's like I never want to impede on someone's place. I've actually jumped into people's streams. I actually get anxiety. I swear, like I can't. I'm the lurker. I'm actually the lurker. I'll jump into so many people's streams and I'll just lurk and listen because I'm that sort of watcher. I know, chat. For who would have expected 80K members of Facebook? Oh, okay, Facebook and Twitch live streams. Okay, then I might have a peeky peek then if that's something. No, I really mean this. Like I always feel maybe it's like this is consideration. It's like empathy. Like you might. I think that's the way I personally always felt showing support is that you just lurk, you listen, and like. And you just like are there and you don't want to take the limelight from them, right? That was too nice. But I just felt like, let's say there's like a small streamer and you go in and you start talking. I never want them to feel like I'm in there just for, you know, followers, if that makes sense. Like I just like to listen. I'm that sort of person. And you know, this is how I like. I'm the sort of person that will like pop on a stream, have it running in the background, be doing stuff, right? Go out to streams and just chat every now and then. Yeah, exactly. And I actually lurk. Like I'm a huge lurker. I'll have like people that I'll occasionally just pop in through and I'll just lurk and listen. But I'm that sort of person. You know, there's like the send message button. To me, it's like no, one does not click that button. One only exists in the back. So I understand. I understand if there are lurkers, right? Most small streamers, big people can handle themselves. Okay, yeah, exactly, right? But I'm the sort of person that kind of, I'm a lurker. Like, I'm such a lurker. I'll just lurk in different streams and be like, oh, that's so cool. That's interesting. But there is actually a big feel to hit the send button. Right? And here's the thing. I never ever want to, I guess this is like, once again, like considerations, because I always feel like a streamer has their own kind of like, how do I say it? Like style on how they want to stream, whether they want to kind of just enjoy the game. And yeah, lurking is always nice. Exactly. Some streamers I find when you're literally going into my headspace. Like this is how Aries is like, you know, there's the thoughts at night that make you not do things. The voices in your head. This is why I don't do things. I find like different streamers, they have like different energies and that sort of stuff. And sometimes, you know, a streamer might just be, when you hit 10K followers or 5, it's all about competition, all about the big streamers. Oh, that's so sad. No, 100%, you know. But my brain thought is that they'll have a different way that they'll try to run it. Like maybe they'll be commentating their game. Maybe they'll be, I don't know, you know, having some sort of agenda that they're trying to follow. And I never want to just, you know, impede on their momentum. Now, I should go the other way, see chat. Like, I am chaos build. Like, when I'm running my streams, by all means, chat as much as you possible. That's the way my streams work. Like, I am chaos build. I'm very much for, like, say anything, right? It's good. Many of the big streamers do it for money. Oh, okay, yeah. Depends on the objective of why you stream in the first place. For me, it's for fun. For me, it's like definitely the joy of just having that communication, you know, with people, being able to share what I feel, you know, share kind of adventures, inspire people. And, you know, I may have mentioned this before, I've been in performance spaces before. So I remember, you know, I never made money from it, but people were like, why do you perform? And my answer was, because to share a moment, right? People knowing that you were able to bring happiness and joy for that moment, right? really like made the world. Like I remember I did a performance and someone came to me after the stage and they were like, I felt, it's like, yes. Like someone said, I watched you perform and I felt awe. And I turned to them and say like, thank you. But I said, you can spread the joy as well. Like, if wanting to jump up on stage and doing it yourself is something, you aspire to, I'm happy to help, the whole thing about, scaling up and getting to where you want to be, so for me, I think it's just small goals. Like, I think it'd be really nice. I think I said my mini goals that I love to go to my local convention and have enough of a following that I could actually run a panel. But I do feel there is like, you don't want to embarrass yourself. You actually do need to have like a little bit so that it's not embarrassing. When you go there, and I think, being able to contribute to my local, community, with kind of a space that I really enjoy, and even from a bigger scale, like, obviously this is international. I just feel like, when you perform, you are limited by your location. And that's where I felt like the gap was, because there were opportunities to perform in other places, and I just simply, it was time or funds, and you couldn't do that, right? And eventually you kind of get to the point where you're like, I gotta pivot, in a way you feel, I can grow, I can skill up. There's still more to it. You feel it, that burning passion in your heart, right? So in a way, that's kind of how I ended up falling into VTubing. I had a friend who told me about it. I was like, wow, you mean, you're no longer bound by your location. You have the opportunity to like, essentially be anywhere, right? I don't know. It's performer brain talking to you about this. And I feel, you either get it or you don't. Some people go, but I don't want to go, perform in front of people. This makes no sense. Why would you, waste all your time, training and doing all this? But I'm like, no, it's the moment. Like, I still remember when I was performing once, I actually get very nervous when I perform. I feel like my sound, I actually can't hear things when I perform. I just concentrate on like the music or the cues, and I actually can't hear the audience. So there was one time I performed, and I remember like just for this brief moment, I felt like the sound barrier broke, and I could like hear the cheering, and then it kind of blipped and went back into like kind of that muted sound. So I don't know. I've got a very weird, I guess, relationship with performing and that sort of thing where, my streams were 80+ streams. Oh, but I guess for that, like, that's the sort of, it's the sort of feeling, if I could kind of transfer that, is why I guess I'm inspired to, I guess, do a lot of things, sharing a moment, helping people, being able to have your own master to progress. Because I swear when I play games, yeah, as you can see, I've trained myself to be very kind of anti-swear stuff, because, we got... see, this is where we get into the spooky zone, because if I reveal too much, you'd actually be able to probably figure out who I am. So now I'm scratching my head going, how much do I want to reveal to you guys? How about I say this? I was a soloist, right? So when you're a soloist, it really is, you yourself and I think that's a very different experience to when you're in a group. Here's the thing, not a singer. I'll say that. I'm not a singer. And it was not an instrument. Something different. Reveal what you're comfortable. Yeah, no, that's fine. Here's the thing. I might reveal it later. I guess I'm one of those things where I'm like, could it be that it could pinpoint it? I guess I'm in a very niche area, right? So if I'll be like, uh-oh. But I think that was it. Is that I still remember, that sound barrier breaking for that moment. And I literally was like, oh my God, I can hear them. I had another performance that was a bit of a bigger one. And there was a part of it where the audience was to cheer with you. It was part of my MC. MC is like your how do I say, your commentary on your performance. And I remember performing and I was like, man, I can't hear anybody. Like maybe they didn't get the memo. They're not cheering with me. There was a part of it where you go, I can't say it. Okay. Think about it. It's like, for example, we're going to make it up. Let's go. Like, that's the cheer, right? And there was a thing to do it. And I remember, like, I actually was on stage, like, I can't hear anything. People aren't cheering, like, oops, like, rip. And only to later on have someone in the audience, and they showed me a snippet of the recording. And in the recording was everyone, like, cheering, right? And it's just this thing where I think it's the nerves or something, but I actually can't. Like, I can't hear, like, when I perform. It's that adrenaline that hits. So I guess, it's kind of that magical moment where you're like, oh, yay. and I'm happy to say that performance, I gotta be so careful. That wasn't in my usual space. So I traveled to do that performance for, I guess, an opportunity. And I'm happy to say that there was a lot of people that was inspired by that. and to be able to kind of like push that community in the right direction of kind of kickstarting that particular, you know, area there that I feel, you know, was just, that to me, that already was enough. Like, I was like, the fact that I could inspire people and that they felt that, you know, wow, like this is something I want to do. I was just like, that's what everything's for, right? Oh my goodness, I'm getting like, this is me on my soapbox, right? And that's the big thing. I think sometimes people just need a little bit of a push in the right direction to, you know, take the leap and try something new. I'm not saying don't do something silly, right? But by all means, sometimes it's like, you know, I feel a little nervous and, you know, I'm not really sure. And you just need someone going, you can do it, give it a shot. I reckon you can. And that little positive thing is like, you know what? Let's go. And they do it, and it's magic, and you see them, you know, having the greatest time of their life. And to me, that's why I keep like coming back to performing. All right. I think, you know, I've probably hit my cap on what I can do. I think like in any art space performing, eventually you reach a spot where you're like, okay, this is probably as good as I'm gonna get. You know, Phantom Architect is like, that QR code here on Spotify singing. No, I'm not on Spotify singing. I have friends that are. I can't really sing for the life of me. I'm actually getting classes because I want to be able to sing on VTubing, and I could do covers and stuff like the actual singers. But no, unfortunately, I'm not on the Spotify singing. That being said, it is a VTuber goal that I do want to release a song one day, right? And I just think, personally, that would be really, really cool if I could have like, I don't even know what the song would be about. We can start. we can, no, but that's the thing, we can have a you know, one day I'd love to, there's a lot of like mini VTuber goals, and that's what I'm saying, like why I stream is there's the adventure in creating an adventure with you guys, like, and I really mean this, like, you know, hopefully for anyone who wants to see, if you jump into my YouTube VODs, I want you to click record yourself singing first, see how it goes. I have, and I'm so embarrassed, man. I actually have like a lump in my throat if I was to sing live. I can sing by myself in the car, but I feel really scared when I sing. It's the anxiety thing, where it's just like, I wouldn't call it anxiety. It's probably just the voices in my head going like, you know, don't embarrass yourself. Because, okay, performing has like and probably this is, you're gonna see this experience, right? I do have a belief that when you do bring performing, there is obviously an onus on representing what you are performing in a good space. Oh my god, I'm looking at stream ratings and seeing like, Wenix, just let me know when we're good to go when I hit the start button. But in performing spaces, I'll give you an example, right? Let's say you were a guitar player and you thought that you were the bee's knees of guitar playing, and you signed up for the I don't know, the pro level guitar player when you were a rookie, and we can start. Oh, okay. Okay, hold that thought, chat. We're gonna go into Stream Raiders and then we're gonna And as you can see, these are exactly my streams. Chaos reigns supreme. Thankfully, I can just catch up on where I left off on that. So for a slight intermission, for a slight ad break, thank you for all the lovely homies who joined me today in this epic battle for victory. We have the top front and I think the middle army all coming through and kind of in the right. Okay, I'm gonna say this. The top front is absolutely slaying and destroying. I think most of the fellows, the fish guys down there. We've got a little bit of a split where, oh, okay, we're joining forces back to hit the fish guys. And there they are, they're flying through, they're going through, and that is victory. Absolutely smashed it. Okay, let's open the captain chest. Whoop. Ah, okay. Winner, chicken dinner. Who's got it? Congratulations, Alternate, Small Shed, and Wenix for your treasures. Back to the map. I think it's the last one. Oh, well, okay. There we go. This will probably be the last battle, chat. Purely because I think it's just a good place to finish. Like, it's a boss. Like, why don't you want to finish, you know? Start the battle. Loyalty boss chest. Very good. How come how did not start battle? What? Have we glitched the game again? Chat. You gonna tell me that Stream Raiders is gonna glitch on me? Wait. Oh, this is so sad, chat. What? I fought for this, and now I can't do my boss battle? Huh? I don't like glitch. I don't like glitch either. I think we've glitched it. Close and open. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Okay, chat. What is behind us right now? If we, you get the pink screen. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna close it. I'm gonna reopen it. Okay. Yeah, reload it. Okay, let me just kill it and resurrect it. Oh no! This happened last time. It's alright. I can send it to the Stream Raiders devs. Be like, hey, look, I found the problem you. Oh no! I mean, it's not the end of the world. I mean, it's a little disappointing, right? But okay, we're loading it up in the background. I'll give you that. Beep 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 beep. Here's my elevator music, right? Sorry, sorry for that chat. If it doesn't work, I'm gonna be like, oh, it might just be like waiting for an update to do it and fix it, right? But come on. Wait, oops, I've closed it. You can see it. Wenix is doing the. I always think that emote is also the washing machine Aries, the one that's spinning. What do you mean? Oh, maybe we're supposed to leave the event. No, once you finish the current chapter. Okay, we're loading in. Meow. Meow. Okay, there we go. Yeah, Wenix is like, do not leave the chat. You know what? Thanks for telling me that, because, you know, sometimes I press buttons that I shouldn't. Okay. Where is the boss? Oh, he's over there. Okay. I reckon, like, just sandwich them in. I'll be honest. You can probably just go left and right. Maybe make, like, a little top in the middle, and, like, a top in the middle. I think that's going to be the best way to do it. What is this? Okay, I don't know. Okay, chat. We have started the battle. We will only have good vibes everywhere because it is it is a great battle. Only good vibes. There we go. But yeah, going, I guess while we wait for the battle, going back to the original conversation, is that I think that's the cool thing about at least like VTubing, right? Is that in a way there are, at least to me, kind of like performing spaces, there are milestones you can reach, or certain like, I don't know, it sounds weird. It sounds weird. There's like the things that the cool VTubers have. And I'm like, well, nothing stops you just doing it yourself. It's obviously going to be a lot harder work, you know, to get probably like maybe the quality, but you can still have your own like little scuffed version, right? I can have my own, you know, silly Aries Fairies concert. It might just be like the whole, you know, the meme, it's like, oh, I want blah. It's like, we got blah at home. I'm just like, it's not going to be amazing, but that's the point. It's all about the journey. It's all about, you know, evolving. And I look back at I think the good thing is that all my VODs are stored on my YouTube. So I can see the progress on like the very first stream where it's like, there is literally a fan like in the background in the audio making a hum, like a humming noise, right? And you know, I guess it's cute because of the fact that I really did not know what was going on. The lag is horrendous because of the fact that it's on a MacBook, and now I can look now and go like, look at all the cool things we've done, right? We had checkies, we had obviously like we introduced Stream Raiders, which is cool. All the different tariffs and chats have gotten upgrades. There's been so many upgrades. We've got, you know, 3D motion tracking on the way. Like we've got karaoke stuff ready in the background, and that's what I just feel like, that progression, and that's what gives me kind of that little zest of being like, I need to become stronger. The first video is the reason I'm here. The first video is like wholesome vibes. I feel it's just one of these things where it's like, man, it's so scuffed. So much, exactly. And that's the thing is like, you know, and hopefully I can even go one further, right? If I can do this in that time, you know, think of all the cool things you can achieve, right? You know, it's just putting your mind to it. And obviously, you know, it's not going to come easy, but, you know, you try, you keep trying, right? And it's not going to necessarily happen in a day, but I reckon, you know, one day we might reach that 250 followers. YouTube recommended it to me. Thank the YouTube algorithm, right? Sometimes it's so strange on YouTube. Oh, really? So it seems most of you guys are coming from YouTube, because I've been scratching my head going like, I can't figure out like which social media is the place to kind of like have things from. Barcelona Friday and Saturday. Now if I win, we can make Sound Stew together and sin and play guitar. Yes, Caps. Well, here's the thing, right? And I think that's the beautiful thing about it, is that, yeah, there's so much like, you know, cool things you can do. And I think the VTubing sphere is like, you know, there's such a vast range of talent and different things people can do. I think for obviously, you know, funds investment, not the video though, but a community note from YouTube got shown to me. What? Really? Oh my goodness, that's so cool. Well, I'm really glad that YouTube is doing what it's supposed to. I've been hearing from everybody. They're like, you gotta post TikTok shorts. You know, out of all my social media, my TikTok is probably doing the... Actually, that's a lie. Instagram's doing the worst, followed by TikTok. And I was like, blink, blink, you just start back on TikTok was supposed to be the good one. But I think from what at least my stats are showing, it seems YouTube is actually beating Twitch at this point. And I'm just trying... Oh, YouTube probably knows like VTubes. I see. But yeah, that's what I thought was strange, that my YouTube VODs, as it stands right now, there's more subs on my subscribers is what they call Twitch followers. But I think you guys know that. I'm gonna explain it. There's more followers on YouTube than there is Twitch, and I stream on Twitch. And I'm going like, huh? You make no sense here. But I'll be like, once you hit the algo, it go brr. See, that's the game we all gotta play, right? We gotta figure out how to do the algorithm, right? But here's the thing, you know, at the end of the day, I think everyone's there, you know, running at their own game. You should not need to compare about the peeps. But I reckon, you know, I keep working hard. One day we're gonna hit that 250. You know, I mean, one day, maybe a while, but I like to stream on YouTube. Go start doing. See. Yeah, that's the thing, is I think I really don't know how to use the YouTube interface. And here's the thing, I'll be honest, I really like the Twitch community. I feel like I look at YouTube and I'm like, I just feel it'd be harder to do it, right? So I'll just say this for chat, I plan to stay on Twitch and only Twitch. If I do, there's a ton of issues with YouTube streaming. Yeah, it's a bit of a weird one. I hear some people say that YouTube's better, some people say, you know, Twitch is better. I personally think that, at least, you know, I love it here. Like, you know, all the Twitch things, how you guys, you know, the chats, everything. When I did a multi-stream, I did not have like one person actually view my live on YouTube, so the algorithm hates my lives, right? When I multi-streamed. But I just find that, you know, Twitch is my home. It's where I started. YouTube more for grown-up people. Twitch goes back to me. Oh, not many people like me. No. But again, I say this. Obviously, try what works for you. I think that's the biggest important thing. And, you know, for me, at least if you're curious on what I've been doing in the background, I disperse things on TikTok and Instagram and YouTube. And those are obviously my primary ones. YouTube is usually better if you want to make videos and also do streaming. And Twitch is better if you primarily want to stream. Okay. My thing with YouTube, okay, ooh, this is gonna do the thing where I hope I never give too much points that I'll be like, I have had prior experience in YouTube making short-term content, right? I'll put it this way, a friend of mine got numerous claims and strikes just over YouTube, a malicious third party. Oof, I'm making videos serious for gamers I play. To help. Okay, I say this like so I have had experience making short-term content, but the problem is that I actually basically told, language, Stuart Kirby. But here's the thing: if people are being silly, right? Just ignore them, you know. And the same thing as YouTube. If that's being silly, you know. I have experience making short form content on YouTube, but actually, just personally, I don't like making short. Here's the thing: I can make short-term content. I have made short-term content. And this is why, for anyone who's realized, there's two YouTube channels. There's Aries Fairies VODs and Aries Fairies. And Aries Fairies is supposed to be for original content. But clearly you can see which side I prefer if I have time. Or copyright music either, or melodies. Yeah. So that's where Twitch is kind of cool, because you can do the thing where you can split your music and stuff like that. You know, there's all these plugins and stuff to do it, right? It's commentary. It's a commentary about a video. Yeah, and that's where here's the thing. I haven't delved into YouTube enough to know it, but my opinion is that I like Twitch, and while I could make short-term content, as a person who has made short-term content, I don't really enjoy making short-term content. It's just something I just don't like. I can do it. It's just I'd rather use the hours streaming. I'll be honest. It's just where I'd rather be. So is that the game we have to play? I have to make short-term content so people come to my Twitch. But I feel like my short-term content would not be when I'm streaming as well. So I feel I would just like divide my audience where it's like, I don't know, Aries Ferris makes, I don't know, blah videos, right? And then they come to my Twitch thinking they're going to like learn about blah, and it's just me yapping about stuff. Philosophy, podcasts, tarots. But that's another thing altogether. Channels like NCS are all they have copyright attached. Yeah, copyright. Tell me about it. This just links us back up to my previous, problem about copyright and getting a 3D model made. Is that yeah, unfortunately, like every single 3D place I see, I get it. The artists are trying to protect their rights, but it just doesn't feel right paying such a high amount to rent out a model essentially that you don't really own, right? That doesn't feel easy with me. I don't like paying a large amount of rent. I like to have control. I like to, do things. If I want to modify it myself, I have the rights to do that, I use my mate's music for the most part. So we got some fancy musicians here. Very talented folk. I give you that, chat. Okay, I'll say this. While I have played an instrument before, I don't think I'm gifted in music. Okay, I can do very basic music, like on an instrument, but I've never had the I don't know, you just have some musicians. Maybe, okay, here's the thing, it's probably just practice, right? Because I've never been the practicing stalwart instruments, right? But people who can make music, oh my goodness, I look at you and I go, that's all right over there, right? People just be able to because I can hear beats in my head that sound really good, but I don't know how to manifest them. It's the same thing I feel for artists who can have an idea in their head and manifest it on paper, right? I always thought, that gift of just manifesting when your brain is into physical form, it's like that is like the tier gazillion skill, right? And you can see my art. I can do very basic overlays in art. It's not going to win any awards, but we can get by. Music, I can give you some very basic music. It's not going to be great. Could probably get me by. What is it? I like copyright free melodies. I use overlay my game video. Oh, you're making a game too? What is this? And Wenix is patting head. Oh, Wenix, are we ready for Stream Raiders? How are we going? give me the signal when to send, or are we just waiting for more peeps, right? But no, I always say this, right? Always the biggest respects to people with art. I think unfortunately, art's one of those weird things. Oh, again, unless stated by CC, it's copyrighted. Yeah, okay. Things get really, really hard with art. I think artists, we can do either, up to you. Okay, this is the final battle, right? What I'll do, we'll finish off this conversation and then we'll finish off in an epic battle, and I think that'll be the way to do it. There's no such thing as copyright free. Yeah. It's really weird. I think even art, or music, same thing. Like you there's like music is like mechanical rights. I did this. There's 3 rights that you can get with music, and you need to make sure that you get the right one. Friend, make it for me. Yeah. So rights gets really complicated. I think this is why if I ever have a 3D model delay, I'm the sort of person where obviously if it's a lot more of an investment, I'm not going to just chuck a lot of money and see what sticks. I do genuinely think there's going to be, definitely a process to make sure that I'm happy with the artist, and definitely making sure that I'm happy with the rights that I have for the model if I'm spending X amount on it. My background is sound. A long period of that was learning rights and copy. Oh, yeah. Yeah. No, you might know this then, Stuart. There's 3 rights. Mechanical, something and something. There's three rights. That you can get with music. But yeah, even then, like I was looking into it because if I ever wanted to make like a original Aries Fairies singing song, right? I'd have to make sure that I have the rights too. I learned so much from this stream. You know what, chat? I think it's a blessing as well. If I can, I don't know, talk to you and you're getting like +1 intelligence every time, it means that I felt like I've actually taught you something as well. I think I don't know. I guess each their own for what content people want to do, but if I can just pew, 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 and then you become like, oh my god, I learned from the pink cat girl. I'm gonna be like, exactly, it's intelligente. But I reckon, like, I'm gonna say this, like, for some of the chatters here, you're probably way more experienced than what I know. I tend to be a jack of all trades, so I know a little bit about everything, but I'm not an expert in anything. Have you guys ever heard the Addicted Diggity whole song? I need to hear it, but I can't play it because then I'll get in trouble. But if you stick it in the Discord, I will look it. I have Windrose. If you put it in the Discord, I will have a listen later. I never remember the names. I remember the melodies and the harmonies, like the tunes, right? But I never ever remember what the actual song is called. So they'll be like, you know that song that goes, you know, da 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 da, and then they'll just be like, what? Okay, let's get smashed into the next thing. Battle. Ready. Casting spell. Bitty bitty. Oh, whoa, what did it? The boss is there. Put it on him. Yeah. Okay. So the song is literally called Diggity Diggity Ho. I think I've heard it. I just can't remember off the top of my head. If I knew it, I'd sing it to you. Okay. Ready for battle chat. Using the power of everybody for Pooca. We're going. Look at that. Front forces of the bad guys have split. Middle thing has been split. Oh my goodness, we've just flown through all the bottom guys. Looks like the boss is confused and just vibing. Absolutely going in for battle and the kill right now. I think they're finished there. We've got the boss. He's up there. He's sneaky. We've got a little Archer. Griffin Supreme. Oh, he's changing direction. He's maybe going for that guy there. Oh, whoa. I think we're done. Open captain chest, everybody. Let's have a look. What we get? There we go. Congratulations, Sutella, Samoshin, and Enchanted Round for your treasures. Boom. Exit chapter. There we go. That's a wrap, everybody. I will just. I want to make my butler tank stronger. My favorite is the butler now. Like, that is literally my favorite. Do I get a quest? Oh, I made money. Okay, give me. I don't even know what these soul vessels do. I'll have to figure it out. Bye-bye. Hee hee ha ha. Okay. Boom. I'll figure out how to extract souls later. Okay. Oop. Okay, we're back to the main map. Priest is your favorite. Tankless Priest. I just like the skins. I'll probably go where the skins are. I got a really cool skin, only to find out that I didn't have the unit to put it on. I'm so sad. Like, I literally can show you. Watch this. I think it's the flying rogue. I don't even have that one unlocked yet, so I can't even put it on anything. Oh wait, I did. No, I did get it eventually. Okay, good. I'll put it next time. I just thought it was cool. I was like, I like that. He's like a giant ant. I don't know. Butler's still the favorite though. What is this? Can you start a viewer's account? I probably can. Settings. No, I'm using the I think I'm using. There's like a downloader button. Settings on the top right. Oh, I can. Ah, what happens if I switch to a viewer? Oh, yo, I can join other people's. Wait, we'll have to do this another day. Oh. Okay, I think it's a gargoyle. Oh, is it a gargoyle? I thought it was an ant. Man, chat. Okay, well. I'll just say this, right? What is this? Select the streamer. Let's go. What do I do? Oh my god, I've never seen this site. Chat, is this what you see every single day? 46 captains live. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You can choose me if you want. Wenix can choose? Whoa, Wenix can... Okay, chat. I'm slightly distracted, but I kind of want to see... Okay, what? Oh my god. Okay, it's designed in such a way that it seems that it opens up in a browser, so I can't put the right game on. Okay, well, Wenix has got a stream starting, so I guess, hey, Wenix, if you want to get rated, you're welcome to have it if it's letting you. Wait, me, I'm confused. Oh, Redix. Oh, you can place a unit. I'm so dumb. Okay. Wenix is the pro. Okay, I'll put my Archer here. Wait, why is it all red? Oh my goodness, chat. Oh. What? Oh, wait. It actually gets upset? Chat. Oh, you're not streaming. Okay, well, place anyway. I'm not gonna lie. This whole time, I was putting like things on the board because it was funny. I didn't realize that it actually put an announcement to you guys saying you shouldn't do that. I'm so sorry for just donning the whole place with like fairies. I place it anyways. You know, chat, this whole time when I was doing battle tactics, I really mean this when I was saying that, like, how do I, it only one, I didn't even, we learn. Okay, I will be honest, I have never, ever played this as a viewer. So the fact that I've been sending you poor, annoying warnings, because as far as I was concerned, I was just decorating the board. I didn't even know that you put X's, right? That you couldn't place units on there. Because I was just trying to be comedic and... You know what? Don't worry. I'm sorry for being a slight incompetent captain. I'll just tell you that. I feel like you learn more as a viewer now, because I'm just like... We are never going to be finished learning. We're like 80 years old. No, that's true, chat. Because I'll say this. You never do. And you should never start. Absolutely no worries. It's still fun. We've done like how many Stream Raiders streams? And as far as I was concerned, I was just decorating a page with pictures. Unbeknownst to me, this actually locked you guys out from putting units down. Right? This actually sent you warnings. Dude, did you see me? I peppered the whole top thing with just random units because I thought it was funny. No one told me, mate. No one told me that it actually said what. So imagine you guys all putting units down. Every single time you click it, anywhere you click, there's going to be this dumb thing like Ares Fear's requested warriors or tanks or whatever. And as far as I was concerned, I'm like, lol, funny little picture thing. And it's actually just been like... Blink, actual. You know what? Sometimes you learn every day. I've become a wiser stream raider because, you know, I guess, how do I say this? Now I know what it's like to be a viewer and the pain of having to click out of like 50 different boxes. It only was you placed there in the request. I said, oh, okay. I don't even know what unit area. Sorry, Wenix, I ruined your mojo by smurfing a tank on there because I'm not very smart. I mean, so what's your tactic, Wenix? I guess what we'll do is that now Wenix tricked me. I was gonna end the stream now, and now Wenix has convinced me to be a view. So you can just see it there. Wenix has tricked me, so now I am a viewer, and I want to see the battle happen. So. What we're going to do is that, Wenix, once you do your battle, then I'll be very excited to see how it goes. And after that, then I'll probably have to go call stream. It seems to work. What is it? What if we don't have the unit to place? We can't just wait and have ISS unit than other people. I don't know. I'm still kind of... What is it? You can't see battle unless I stream. But you can see it on my VOD. I just do battles there. Oh, okay. You can still place another unit. Wait, can I place another unit? No, I can't. I have to wait 1 minute 29. Blah. Okay. Oh, here's the thing. I'll check it out in VODs later on then, Wenix. I put down a dude. I'm stretching my back out. I don't know. I guess when you put what? On the red place. Wait, you can put it on the red place? You actually can? You can disobey your captain's orders? This whole time I've just been like, you know, chat, just do whatever you want. Like if we win, I'll take the credit. If we don't, then oops. Ignore the warning. Okay, now I know. I guess I won't. I'll do submittable decoration on the field. You can just ignore them and click the do it anyway button. Okay, so it wasn't that terminal that I was like, whoops. I'm starting the battle. Oh, okay. Here's the thing. Obviously, yeah, we can't see it. That's totally fine. What we can do is that I watch 4 streamers at once. It's hard to get all the right troops. Oh no! That would be interesting. But yeah, here's the thing. Obviously, I'll probably check it up on VODs. I'm like, look, I made a cameo on Wenx's VOD. I mean, I don't have healing chicken nuggets. Oh my goodness! If people requested, okay. Oh, battle progress. Okay, well, it's not on your Twitch, so I'll just go home. Wait, is this what I'm supposed to do? Mirror. I genuinely... did I do something wrong? Should I just... Oh well, now I see what you guys see, which is very different. Now I'm poor again. I had rubies before. Oh, I see. So as a viewer, you get totally different... Oh! to start again. No, I have to buy all the guys again. Ah! Okay, there we go. I'm learning now. I see. So they split the captain and the viewer rewards, right? Bruh, I only have the wikis. Dude, I have to start again? Oh wait, we got a chest. Yay! I got something. I don't. Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, well, I've learned something new. I actually really mean this, chat. Now I respect the craft and what you guys see. And here's me just like, I guess, what do you call it? I'm just doing whatever, and you guys had faith in me. Being one of the most horrific captains, considering I had no clue what the actual viewer page is. So I've learned a lot today, right? And now I know that, okay, yeah, if you're a viewer, you're going to start from scratchy. So it's like, oh, rip-a-doo. Okay. Oh, long stream. You know what, chat? I'm going to probably call it. I think, you know, used up my... If I had, like, I don't know, 20 brain points, I've, like, dispersed all of them. You've all become, like, more intelligent by the end of the stream and learnt, I don't know, things. You've been received a great education today, and we've also voted on that cat that Pooca's gonna get hopefully sorted. So you guys stay safe. I'm going to go find food because I'm hungry. So I'm not exactly. Someone's called it. So you guys stay safe. Until next time, we'll be maybe for a collab tomorrow. Once again, I'm very sorry if I'm not as chatty as usual because my brain will be locked onto that Discord game and doing it. Have a nice dinner. It's like when I go on, have a nice lunch always. Thanks for the brain points. You guys have a nice rest. Stay safe. Stay epic. You take care of yourselves and you have a really good day. And I hope that whatever adventures that, you know, you get the extra +1 points for achieving. Winix, where we go now. Yep, and if you guys can vibe with Winix and want to join it with Stream Raiders, by all means. But you